I do not know why that would turn. Okay, I assume now. I assume now you gents can hear me. That I know you all can hear me in the chat, but that's really frustrating. Can I get something from my dear brothers and sisters in the viewing audience that you are able to hear this? I am getting levels. Can I also ask you folks to say something? Okay. So I'm not getting any desktop feed, so they can hear me. They can't yet hear you. So now we're going to do desktop audio too. That's great. That's super that they would sibilant. Yeah, that is so. I'm telling you what. Desktop audio. I think that's what I want.
Velker IT department out this evening?
Oh, now, Vance, can you just say what you just said again, please?
Sure, is the Velker
there we go.
IT service out?
Yeah, he is. He's actually serving on the board of the theater he performs at. He's on the student advisory board.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, good Lord. Hey, Dale, how are you? So we are rocking and rolling. So let's keep this brief. This is the punch from Wunsche for Chain of Command. It's big Chain of Command, double-sized scenario. We have these crew here. I'm just going to point them out to you. Command Tent, Fidelis, and Achilles are on the German side. And over here on the Allied side, we have the chronologist, OJ's dad, and Barthart. And I also want to say publicly and officially, now that everybody can hear me, want to happily welcome our new shooter, Fidelis, one of our viewers, but now has decided to take it up at the table. So we rock and roll. And also to all of you out there on the stream, thank you so much for joining us and for your continued patience. And now he does hear Vance too. We are now 14 people away from 1,000 subscribers. That is so cool. Anyway, it's a little nuts. So let's talk about the scenario. It's big Chain of Command, which means we've got we've broken up the table, and there are specific rules for big Chain of Command. But let's first talk about the scenario and what it is about. It is an epilogue, actually, to the Operation Martlet campaign. And it deals with the struggle between the 49th Infantry Division and the 12th SS Panzer Division for a few villages to the west of Caen. The British division, supported by tanks of the 24th Lancers and the Sherwood Rangers Yeomanry, was to break through between the 12th S and Panzer Lair in 3 steps and to take the hills west of Caen. This is a counterattack at Fontenay-le-Penel. Max Wunsche, his Panzer Detachment and armored recon units of the 12th Panzer, meet with the units of the 11th Royal Scots Fusiliers, the Hallamshire Battalion, and a platoon of Sherman tanks of the 24th Lancers. Remainders of the 26th SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment are at the scene already and will support the counterattack. So it's actually really a cool scenario. Like I say, when you go to them, and I did not give them credit in something anybody could hear, they are at tabletopstories.net. Tabletopstories.net. Please, please, please check them out if you get the opportunity. All right, so now let's talk about our setups. Everybody has chosen their general area. Let's start with the British. The infantry of the Yorks and Lanks is in the village of Fontenay-le-Penel. This is 25th June, 1944. The first commander has a British rifle platoon with a lieutenant, senior leader, platoon sergeant, and senior leader, who is the senior leader, a 2-inch mortar, a Piat team, and the regular sections. So that's those boys right here. So that's who that is. We then have another British rifle platoon, much as the.
Is it just me, or are you cutting out for everybody?
I hear him fine.
I hear him fine.
I think he's just taking a long pause.
Am I cutting out?
He's pausing for emphasis.
I'm pausing for
Cutting out
emphasis.
a little bit for me, but I didn't know.
No, I think you sound fine.
Okay. All right, so we're going to keep going. And then, of course, we have another rifle platoon over here. The one surprise we have, of course, is this little... Well, we also have hidden over here, these are the support options. In Chain of Command for Achilles and for Fidelis, the support options are brought out and deployed as their bonuses, their extras. All right. It is going to be one of the tasks of the command tent who's commanding over there, and the chronologist over here to parcel out these supports as he deems prudent. They don't have to all go in the same place. They don't have to all go in the same sector. So it's really...
Jim?
Yes?
Are these the support surprises for the Germans?
No.
Like in front of?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, because you don't have any hidden boxes for the Germans. That's why I was a little confused.
Oh, okay. Well, I did a pretty poor job of doing a hidey boxes then, because will everybody be honest, but they're over here.
Okay, because I can see them. That's why I was
All
curious.
right, yeah,
You
that's...
see
I'm not on it.
nothing?
Why are you peeking over there, OJ? Why are you peeking? Why you got to be
Because you're
peeking?
talking and saying, looky here.
Yeah, I said look over here. So I thought I had hidey boxes. Anyway.
Well, you
So
have tiny boxes for us.
yeah, I guess I do. And then you've got that one. So we'll show the deployment points. We'll go over deployments for the British in a second. But the one exception is the reserve tank platoon. That enters on turn 2. On turn 2. Not turn 1, but turn 2. So you got to get to a whole turn to get Vance in the game. But when it does, Vance, you're allowed to enter on either of the 2 roads that are on here, that are up on your side. And you'll remember that in Chain of Command, it is obligatory to enter a tank on a road.
Okay, so here is a road.
Mm-hmm.
Over here.
Is that this road is on our
Correct. That is you.
Okay.
This is you. That's a good point. And this is you.
Gotcha.
So you can come on either one, both. And those are the boys you're playing with.
Question on supports.
Yes?
Do we get everything in here, or we
Yes.
just be choosing? Okay.
You get everything. You get all them. Toyses. Look, we get toyses. I will pop open the map so you can see where your deployment lines are, just to be crystal clear. The infantry platoons will deploy according to usual deployment phase rules, which we'll go over for Chain of Command. Now talking about the counterattack force, these are the Germans. They are going to... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Boop. Making sure I keep everybody straight. It's hard some days. Yes. You are going to deploy... You'll notice you don't have a road, right? I think you can spot that problem. You are going to be deploying up here.
Mm-hmm.
Until that infrastructure
figured
bill
that out.
passes.
Yeah, until you... Just making sure.
Nice,
You-
that's a bit close.
You lads are going to deploy here.
Righto. I mean, jawohl.
Jawohl. You lads in the center, CT, are going to deploy in a usual fashion somewhere here in the center using your jump-off points. All right.
All right.
Let me go here. This is what you can all see. I encourage you to look on your own side at your at your supports to familiarize yourself with what you have. Each player will be keeping track, as you do in a big chain of command, of their unique force morale. Okay. And the objective, unsurprisingly, is for the Germans to drive the British from the field. That is their goal. And Achilles, if you wish, there is a special rule that says anything left of this hedge can be used for entrance, and including the road. So if you didn't want to come in on the road, you don't have to in this instance.
Except for the vehicles that are required to, right?
No. The vehicles can. This is a single instance where those guys can come in off but they come in off an edge. They come in off an edge. I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Yes, that's fine. All right, that's what I wanted to know. All right. So now let's turn to the rules for a big chain of command. They're not exactly that. They're not exactly complex. We already talked. The armor is already paid for, so that's fine. We've already done our support roles, so we don't have to worry about that. We have adjusted our table dimensions. Each side will determine its own force morale. We play out the patrol phase as normal. The tanks obviously don't have a patrol phase because they're going to be entering in their own way. So those 3 are going to enter under their own terms. The patrol markers are going to be controlled. The patrol phase is singular. Each of you doesn't do a separate patrol phase, and so it's supposed to be controlled by the team as a whole. There's supposed to be a little bit of back and forth and conversation about where things should go. Yes. Jump off points are placed as normal. I think that's pretty much it. Force morale, there is a separate set of force morale that affects everybody, if you know what I mean. If something bad happens to another platoon, it can affect you as well.
Oh.
Because you don't like the fact that other platoon took an injury. It's not like you're out there by yourself. And that chart is here in those rules. So, without any further ado for all my clusterfication, we might as well begin with our force morale rolls for Achilles and for Fidelis. Force morale is one of the most important features in any set of Lardy rules. They are the things that determine, how strong your forces are. The forces on both sides here do not qualify as elite, and therefore they are going to be rolling under this force morale table as a base. So Fidelis, why don't you start? You're familiar with our die rollers?
I am.
Excellent. So let's get a 1d6 out of you.
Do you click the die to make it roll?
No, you click on the number.
Number, that's it. Okay.
Do you want to?
There
Okay.
you go. So you
Start
rolled
off strong.
Yeah, start off strong. So you have a force morale of 8. Let me get a marker for you. All right, Achilles has decided he doesn't actually want to play with us, so he'll be back later. All right, we're gonna go here in the center. CT, how are your guys feeling?
Much better than my guys.
Yeah, they are at that. They're an enthusiastic 10. That's a 10. Achilles will be back shortly. Let's buzz over here. Vance, how do your guys feel? What do they think?
Yep.
That's that enthusiastic 8 again. Can't believe I didn't plant these down.
It's all the towns and pubs here. We're distracted.
I guess.
About the fight.
Chrono, how are your guys feeling?
Not great.
Ooh, that's an 8.
They're very tired.
They're apparently sleepy. And OJ, that's a 10.
Bad mom was in high spirits.
Yeah, so that's those folks are in a good mood. Now, as I always do, I'm going to pop the map so you can see what we're looking at. You have the line right here, which is when I was talking about that eventually when he comes on, that you're allowed to deploy. Here's the deployment point for Fidelis' force over here. And then Command Tent CT, you are right here. So I'm going to set you up, and you're going to do this from a stack. These come from your, this is one of the stacked things. So let me get you a stack of 3. There you go. You pile them up right here on your baseline, as you always do. Let's come over here. Vance, you're chilling over there, waiting for that mighty tank division to arrive. OJ, your guys, your markers can start anywhere inside this deployment line.
Oh, mine can?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
Start anywhere inside that deployment line. So you're just...
Do
Mhm.
OJ and chronologist get separate set of markers?
No. It's that they're supposed to share, remember? Yeah, it is not
Right.
separated. So it is, but they do get 1 extra to refer to the fact that they got two groups. So and it's and it can be deployed. And you know the rule. They get deployed out there. They have to be within 24 inches of each other.
This is actually the element that draws me to Chain of Command, having watched you guys played it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a game within a game.
Absolutely.
Please again.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh,
His ping times were extremely high. I don't know if that's.
Haven't
like
quite.
everybody got kicked.
Do we lose everybody?
I don't think so.
I'm still here.
good. Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the only you're the only one with bad ping times, don't you? But Achilles, you have to take a color, dude.
I'm not even back on the board yet.
Oh wow!
yeah.
Did it finally just
Just-
kick you? It may finally have kicked you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Going into total restart here.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out where I want to put my stuff.
Sure. And as Fidelis pointed out, this is not an inconsequential decision.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fill these out for now while I think.
Don't think I've still cracked the code on the strategy for the placement of these things.
Well, it's no fair if you start using strategy.
Well,
If you watch me play, you know there was no strategy involved. Really piss poor die rolling.
well, I think you
Except
used
for that-
strategy. I think the dice just hated you half the time.
Except for the last battle, which I had some decent dice rolling, but because I had such poor dice rolling before, I didn't know how to play right.
I think I recall it was a few scenarios ago. It was the battle with the big open field AVRV versus the two Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Just some good leapfrogging of the patrol markers kind of locked the British back pretty far and made them kind of snake around the side of the house.
It's an interesting part of the game, and you can really stick yourself in a bad spot if you make a wrong move.
Right. There's Achilles. He's got 700 ping though. There, he's coming down. He's downloaded.
There it is. Yeah, it gave me all kinds of trouble getting back in here. Okay.
With the lure of that free beer.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi's bad on the road.
All right. All right, I'm sorry, Jim. Can you tell me what it is I'm supposed to be doing?
Nothing right now. Nothing right now. We're keeping it simple. You will be entering your tanks later on.
He has
If he
to roll
had
force
nothing,
morale.
Okay.
Oh, you did not roll for your force morale. Thank you. 1d6, please.
Ah, yes.
Got some notes going in chat.
1d6.
Yeah.
Although,
All right. My die roller does not want to cooperate.
Let me move that die.
Uh,
How's that?
got a lot of space to cover.
Yeah, I can't get it to.
Let me make you a new one. How's that one? You left again. Your
Typical
Oop,
German engineering.
disconnected me again.
yeah,
Wow.
your ping is bad.
What is going on today?
Something appears to be up with your intertubes, I'm afraid.
It's going to be hard if we got to move them, keep them within. You got to keep your markers within 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of each other, of a string.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if that extended out any because of the bigger table or not.
No, it's 24
That is
inches. What I'm going to do is, now that I'm looking at this, oh, look what happened. There, I got another one. You're supposed to add more, and I was just right on the cusp of how many you're supposed to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I figure we'll throw another one in there just to get us a nice broad deployment.
That'll probably work. And we'll go from there, and I guess we can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it was supposed. Yeah, it was supposed to be 2. Cool. You and me. Cool.
Yeah, he keeps getting booted.
Booted.
Okay, I'm going to try a total restart here.
Okay.
I know. I have no idea what's going on, but I will
All right,
try
so
a total restart.
So Chrono, you know where your line is,
I
though, yeah.
got our baseline. Yeah.
Okay, good. Get rid of that. There is no doubt the Tabletop Simulator allows you to play with prettier games than ever I would have had. I don't mind saying.
Better than a green tablecloth and a couple textbooks beneath it.
Precisely. Yeah, pretty much exactly that.
So, Fidelis, you said you're in
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
is that close to Cary?
Yeah, Cary is a suburb of Raleigh.
Okay, so you might want to be careful offering free beer because you know Dragoon Commander lives down in Cary, right?
I did not know that, but he's probably got plenty of his own free beer. It's a really good craft beer out in this part of the country. I will qualify my free beer offer with you have to play a war game with me before drinking it.
Oh, he'll do that. He's designed a few.
While drinking it?
While, before, after. Why choose, really?
Depends if it helps me win or not.
Oh, there you
Vance is always fun to play with when he's in his cups.
go.
Hey now. Hey.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Sorry, man. He's
I
just fun to
resemble
play with.
that.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the Vance I know and love. All right, so Chrono, are you all set for patrol phase?
Yeah, I'm ready to go when you guys are.
All right, who's got... Well, we don't know, unfortunately, what the initiative that Achilles would have got is, so we wind up with a 10 and a 8. So it's an 8. It's an average of 9. What's the average of it over here? It's the same. Let's roll a die. 1d6 from both commanders, please.
I should be there shortly.
Hey,
Can I have another die, please?
here we go again.
There we go. Chrono,
Hey.
Chrono, take the first move.
Let me see.
You can't leave this guy hanging.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Do I still need to roll?
Yep, sure do.
All right.
Reconning that outhouse right there.
Okay.
5.
Got
That's you,
5.
you got a good number for all your trouble. What that tells me is we look right here at this force morale chart, Achilles, and that tells me that with a 5, you have a force morale of 10, which is one short of the best number possible.
That'll work.
Now, what's going on here? What's going on here is our patrol phase. Each one of these things are patrol markers, typically 3 or 4. In this case, we have 5 because we have a larger scenario. They're going to take turns moving them. This represents patrols going out and poking and prodding and trying to find where each other are. They've got theirs strung out this way. CT, in a role that does not surprise him at least, he's got his down here in a single pile, and he will begin moving his out now.
And I still only get the 3, correct?
Correct. Because ultimately, it's only for you.
And what is the movement distance? Is it in
20,
12 inches?
24 inches.
Okay.
12 inches in usual scale.
Yeah.
For normal people, it would be 12 inches.
Yeah, for people with weak, tiny tables.
And you got to measure center to center, Chrono.
Center to center.
So I bring this guy back a bit.
Yeah, this one might need to come back a little bit too. Or shift this one over. I don't know how you want.
Yeah, I'll bring him back slightly. Hold on.
Because as we learned, the eventual jump off points are massive.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Okay,
I think
cool.
it's,
That's 2.
there you go. And they're as we say, they're going to take turns for both Fidelis and Achilles. Eventually, they will get to within 24 inches of each other, and when that happens, those two that are within 24 inches of each other lock in place. When one side or the other is completely locked in place, we go to adjudicate where the jump-off points are.
He's doing the bunch up. He's trying to drive as far forward on the table as he can.
Makes sense.
This is not an unfamiliar tactic from the command tent.
And that's what I've been trying to figure out watching you guys is, a straight line versus a stack to be able to leapfrog forward.
Well, it also depends on what your side is trying to accomplish, right? So, as the Brits, a line is keeping us in a defensive posture.
I love those anecdotes, Jackson. I truly do. He's telling us that on the approach to D-Day, Spitfires threw with beer barrels under their wing to cool the beer.
Awesome.
Delivered. Yeah, this is just. You know what? That's just caring. That's Montgomery caring.
Good show, old boy.
My guess is
As long as they
Montgomery
weren't
didn't know anything about it.
You're probably right.
Say, as long as they weren't cigarettes, right?
Right. That's funny. My dad hates cigarettes, and they gave him cigarettes coming on the boat, coming off the boat, going on the train, coming off the train. As far as he was concerned, that was just money he could trade for chocolate.
Okay.
My grandfather hated cheese.
That's funny.
About every ration they gave him had cheese in it.
My grandfather hated the Red Cross.
Well, there you go. And so again, Achilles and Fidelis, they're just taking turns, sort of poking and prodding. We can imagine that these are guys that the lieutenants and the sergeants have sent out to go, hey, tell me if you see anybody.
Walk out there till somebody shoots at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some limeys.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, the eventual jump-off points have to be in cover.
Correct. 24 inches behind and in cover.
So that partly plays
12
to
is
how I'm
fine.
going to try to where your placement is, right? You want to look for cover behind them.
Yeah, you can wind up with some really hinky angles if you're not paying attention.
And they do some kind of weird geometry with like triangulation and stuff that I haven't been able to figure out.
It's actually it's actually quite elegant. I like it as a system, and we'll certainly show you how it works.
Okay.
Is it the two closest markers, I believe? Opposing markers, I should say.
Well, no, it's up to each commander to determine which one he wants to adjudicate. We're going to be placing 3 for the Germans and 4 for the Allies.
It always reminds me of shooting azimuths on a map so you can find your location.
A little of that.
Did you grab the center again?
We're thoroughly reconning this orchard here.
Grab the center of what, Vance? I'm sorry.
Anything. Markers?
Just.
Every time I click on the marker, it grabs the edge.
You're probably on. You want to put your ruler mode on.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Take a look at your ruler mode on the side. Which is you got that? You see that?
You want it on auto?
Yeah.
Opposed to edge. Okay.
Yep.
I have mine on free. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I use free. Yep.
you are within 24 right about.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock those 2 down.
Oh, look at that.
Where do you modify ruler mode?
This one's not locked down. This one locks you down for you close enough to lock that one.
Yeah, wherever they intersect is, I'm locking them both down.
Okay, so you got to back them up a little bit. There. No, that's it. I'm sorry. You're right.
That's 24 there.
Yeah. All right. So this guy and this guy.
This guy's not locked down. He's not within. The center is not center to center.
So that guy's not locked, but this guy is locked, and then the guy behind the trees is locked. Okay. Got him.
Yeah, wherever his 2 intersect, that's where I'm trying to go.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, you should be able to. He can get them both.
Yeah.
He'll get them both. If he shoots over to the right, he'll get them.
It'll be like over here, I think.
Yeah. That won't matter too much. We'll scooch it. There we go.
That's about right.
Bink. All right, so we've locked down 2 British and 1 German. Who's next? That's the British. Ooh, look at this flanking. Look at this saucy flanking going on.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
He calls us.
Well, he did. That's true.
How do you modify your ruler mode?
You go into your menu and you'll see it's the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down from the top. It's actually called line.
Can you give me 24 off that one?
And you'll see you go through your units and then 2D or 3D, and then the next one is ruler mode. It's the third circle from left.
Lockdown.
We have a lockdown?
You locking that one down? Or
Yep, these two right here.
Locked. So 1 free German, and
You get these two guys free still?
yeah, those two are still free. I'm contemplating.
And you play with center or edge.
center to center. Oh, you mean in terms of the ruler mode? We play with free.
Yes.
Free.
I mean, might be good to shoot this one up further up this way. Leave that one where it is. Just
Sure, as far as you can, yeah.
could just say put them all the way up and right about there without locking. That would, in theory, get us some interesting.
It's not locking,
Yeah,
but it lets
could
him
lock
move.
him. I could lock
You
him.
could lock him.
It means we'll have a very. This one will have a very interesting deployment
Oh.
zone. But
You can't lock him. That's out of range for this guy.
went for this. I do with this guy, but I could move this guy up about to there.
There.
and
Yep.
that might
That'll
lock.
definitely lock it. It'll lock it when you get to just on the other side of this road.
I might as well do that. I think.
All right. That's
Sure,
it.
nail him down. Don't give him a choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he's going to come. All right, that's it. Let's talk about that azimuth shooting that Achilles was talking about. Now I got to get the bigger ones, though. We got this. 1, 2, 3. And over for our friends, the British, they get 4. They get 4.
Oof.
4 jobs. Because they got more dudes for that matter. But let's start here, though. Who was our attacker? It was Chrono?
I thought the Germans were attacking.
Okay. Well, no, I'm talking about who won the die roll.
I did.
Then that's you. So you get to adjudicate first. Which one do you want to adjudicate?
Let's see. That would be there. I'm just shooting these. Or I could do that. I kind of like that one.
All right, so what we're doing for the benefit, again, of Fidelis and Achilles, you're picking this one. And so what you do is you take your 2 nearest enemy patrol markers and create this angle. He can go anywhere inside there so long as he is 12 inches behind the patrol marker and under cover. If he is not,
Over here too, right?
yeah, you could go to the fence.
Might as well do that.
Well,
Or we could put it back.
Well,
in here.
actually, I'd put him here because I can go anywhere within 12 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, by 12, does that get you in the church?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
right there.
it does. Yeah.
That'll get you. Right there will get you.
I mean, just keep in mind that if with 12 inches, I mean, depending on where you put that marker, even where can you go with
I'm
that
measuring
marker?
from roughly the center, so that'll give you most of this wall, and it will give you the church back here.
Get you behind this house too if you want.
Yeah, you can also get up here.
Right, that's what I was saying though, right?
That's pretty
Because you got
flex-
plenty
yeah.
of place,
It's
a lot of
pretty flexible.
flexibility for that marker.
You heathen are going to desecrate a church. I just knew it.
No, we're not.
It's a stone building.
Is it? we see it as a stone building.
It's
That'll
got this
block
nice
bullets real
lookout.
good.
It's got a really nice lookout tower for my mortar team.
What? I'm sorry, what?
That English practicality.
Oh, God.
Yes, please fire that mortar inside that lookout tower, please.
At this point in the war, I think everyone was blowing up church steeples as a matter of principle.
Oh, good
Yep.
Lord.
If they're,
All right, so
if they're,
is that your...
if they're breaking
That
out
is-
the stained
that
glass
is
windows
from,
to
that's
fire.
that one from that. Yes.
All right, so we lock that down. So,
So the jump off point has to be 12 inches back.
Yes.
From this one. To
Yep.
Speak.
mhm.
A minimum.
Yeah, it can be much
Well,
farther,
it
but it
has
must
to
be at
be.
least 12, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And in cover. If it can't
Yeah.
be in cover, it has to be the board edge.
Yep.
So,
Correct on all points.
in
Germans.
theory, if you had, yeah.
Germans. This one here? All right, we got all...
Please. You have to do some fancy measuring.
Yeah, that's... And, yeah, it's, this he's talking about which one is closest.
Did you lock both these
7.
Both of these should be locked it down, so it should be. Oh, we lost Achilles again.
Achilles gone.
It should
Probably
be
these
Wow.
two.
It should be these two. Because he locked both of them down.
All right. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
I just got kicked again.
Yes, you did. All right. This is, of course, an orchard, which means it's got cover to 8 inches. You can't see further than 8 inches within it, and it's cover no matter where you are.
Can somebody give me that? Oh, there it is.
Right there?
Yes, sir.
British.
This one.
It's probably those two.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine.
I can't imagine.
I can't see yours.
Oh, yeah. Mine's pretty useless.
So I could end up. I could go all the way back to the road, go all the way back to the trees, or I could end up here next to this house.
Yeah, it is. If you go behind that house, can you get within 12 of that other house to the right?
Let me find out. There's no windows facing the other direction anyway, so it's not super
Or
useful.
does it?
Yeah, there's no windows facing. No, but it seems handy because I mean, if I go there, then I can get over here into this walled off section.
I do have some panther tanks that can make some windows for you if you'd like.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll do that right there.
Aren't you just the most considerate?
I'm just trying to be.
That is no windows facing the right way. Wow.
I mean, we'll live with it.
Who designed this town?
Clearly.
German sympathizers.
Why doesn't... That's fascinating. Hang on a second.
Yeah, how can a building have no windows on one
Well,
side?
I don't... I'm just freaked out by that, because...
You know how many battles I fought on them with buildings with no windows on one side that I needed them?
There you go.
Oh,
How's-
now the British get to spawn buildings with windows how they want them?
It's a support option. HGTV comes in. Flips it for you.
That down is already in right scale. I think it was for
That's what satchel charges and grenades are for.
Property
You make
brothers.
your own windows.
This old house comes in.
Okay, so that's that for us.
All right, so first of all, you're going to do this. You have to do that. There we
Okay, so
That's not where we want it.
go. You're really going to put it on a wall? You're going to put it on a wall.
it's
Yeah.
close enough. I'll live with it.
Can't you slip it under the wall?
No, but fine. Here, no, it's on a wall. How's that? You like that? Does that look right to you?
No.
I didn't think so. Looks yucky, doesn't it? You know what it looks like? It looks like an unclipped counter. That's what it looks like.
Go there.
Looks like a cheese head.
Oh, boy.
Alright. Okay, now the Germans can put theirs.
Germans.
I'll lock them down.
Alright, this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's these two.
Yeah.
Those two.
Mine is useless. Somebody else want to give him the line? Thank you.
You don't have to go that far back, but if you want to, I mean.
Actually, might give us good options.
Right there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm trusting CT.
That's
He's
your
got more morale than my guys do.
there you go. He does have that. Cool. So
I make no promises, especially because they're spawning buildings with windows, so you know.
Could do that.
Hey, you can end up here or
Am I doing that right with the pink line there?
You're doing great.
It's perfection.
All right, I got it. Time to hang it up for the night.
I have done a correct thing. I stop. I'm gonna give him the line back. I think she's still deciding. You good there?
the pub or the stable, cafe.
This stuff is all real rural, so these are all barns. Barns, heavy barns, mind you, but
Farmers need to drink too.
yeah, they do, trust me. All right, so that's the last one for you, CT. All right. All right, last one for the British.
We put one more on this flank, or because I can choose one of these two. I'm trying to figure which one I want to do.
Well, he's mostly here in the center, right?
Yeah.
Well, just remember that's his infantry, right?
He's gonna have tanks.
He's got tanks coming to either flank.
All
That's
right,
not
okay.
that's not a secret.
And I'd do this one.
Yeah, let's do that. Someone give me the other one.
There you go. Oh, ho, ho, saucy. Like that. I like that.
And a bit further back, just because I don't want him to drive right up on top of me.
Who means now?
There's that too.
Yeah.
Hans put it in forward.
Hans got it. Hit it. Is that your spot?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right.
Where's the door on that building?
Here.
Just like the Autobahn.
Oh my goodness. There's that. Gotta clean up patrol markers now. I locked a bunch of them just because we had so many of them.
Man, I am having a unusually really bad internet night.
Yes, you
Yep,
are.
Tim.
Yes, you are, my
You have
friend.
some high winds down there or something?
And there it goes again.
French resistance is really
Yeah,
playing in his favor
the
tonight.
Maquis.
I do.
Is
No.
somebody
It's
your
nice,
internet towers?
nice, beautiful sunny
Yes,
day. There's
yes,
absolutely. I
yes.
haven't had any trouble all day today, so I do not know what's going on.
Is somebody shooting at your internet towers? Oh, the
Have
red
you paid your bill?
the red sacks problem. All right, what are people doing out here?
Hmm.
Bill
Hey,
on
Andrew.
autopay.
Time to borrow the neighbor's internet.
Silos do not have windows.
Chrono, are you
Nice.
using it all up over there?
Yes.
Hans, los. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that
Sucking
takes
up
us.
all my good internet, Chrono.
That takes us to the command sequence. That takes us straight into the game. We're going to start with CT, if that's all right, just because I can start to explain to both Achilles and to Fidelis what this looks like as they get going. Infantry is the most basic of things, but what you're going to do here, each one of you is going to roll 5 dice. You're going to roll 5d6, and it's going to essentially give you a hand of cards. And based on that hand of cards, you're going to be able to do different things. What things those are is enumerated. Did I actually got? Yeah, there we go. It's right here. It's the very first thing what you can do on the command dice on your chart. But it's actually once you do it a couple times, it becomes pretty intuitive. So CT, if you wouldn't mind, please. Okay, so he's got a very interesting role. He's got 2 1s. 2 1s allow him to move a section. What is a section? It's typically half of a team. Like for example, it's no secret here, he's got these 2 machine gun teams. Or these squads. That's one of the 2 parts of that squad. He also, in Chain of Command, can add up any die below a 4 to make a larger die. So, for example, he can add 2 1s to make a 2. A 2 would allow him to move on his entire section. The disadvantage of bringing it on as a 2 is that you wouldn't be able to use any abilities that are associated with your junior leader. This is a really big issue for those of you that are humming around here in tanks, because each one of these tanks is a separate junior leader, as are these 2 vehicles. You'll note that these boys in the back, these are the men that are sitting in those half tracks. So they don't come on. They're in there, and they'll be in there if they dismount, or of course if they get shot up and survive. So he's got 2 1s. He's then got a 3. That's a junior leader, as I said, and that would allow him to bring on, for example, Scharführer Sharp, who is the equivalent of his corporal, and it would allow him, or his sergeant. I'm sorry, his sergeant. That would allow him to come on with his whole group. They're allowed to deploy within 6 inches. That also allows them to be placed on Overwatch, which is a very, very powerful ability that you're going to want at every opportunity. Finally, he rolled 2 6s. 1 6 by itself is pretty dead meaningless. 2 6s, however, mean that the next phase belongs to him. This means that before we turn this over to the allies, he's going to get to go twice. So, CT, why don't you show us how it's done? You using your hando cards as you have it.
All right. My adjunct here is like another senior, right?
Oh, your adjutant?
Yeah.
What your adjutant does, if you deploy him and he deploys on a 1, what he does is he means that he goes out there and what you typically want to do is deploy the adjutant so that if you deploy your senior leader, you don't then have to worry about bringing the other guys on. He acts like that senior leader, hustling the guys forward.
So what does he activate on?
He doesn't activate. Once you put him on the board, he just does it.
I don't think he even goes on the board. I think he's just.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, he just sits there.
He just stays behind.
Yeah, he just sits there. And so basically, he allows you to deploy your senior leader. That's right.
He basically means you can play your senior leader and then don't have to worry about having the 50-50 chance of the troops you want to bring on after him not showing up.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Because this guy's back there hustling him.
He does the paperwork, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, thankfully we have no preliminary barrages.
Well, you don't?
Don't we?
You sure?
You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me.
I guess we'll find out.
So does the senior leader, can it come on with a squad or a team?
No, he comes on a 4.
Correct. He comes out on a 4.
By himself? Though,
By
not
himself.
with-
By
Yep.
himself.
The adjutant would allow troops to come with that senior leader. Is that what I'm understanding?
No. Once you deploy the senior leader, who's very powerful, if there are any other guys that haven't yet deployed, there's a risk that when you try to bring those other guys on, that they won't make it to the front. They're back there lollygagging, not paying attention.
Right.
If you have an adjutant, you got another guy back there making sure those guys keep going.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
All right, we're gonna attempt to bring on my FO here.
Go right ahead.
You can think of him as a kind of sergeant major,
Mm-hmm.
pushing the troops.
I can bring it on, or do I have to roll?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
CT and his FO.
And then he would like to make his call.
Oh my god. OMG.
Hello, Berlin.
Me.
Hans calling.
Hello, Berlin. All right, he's made his phone call.
It's an 18 by 18 square, remember correctly.
Yeah, right. It's much smaller than I once thought it was. I actually, I don't know if, Chrono, I thought you'd seen this. Have you not seen my baby?
Did you make a square?
Oh, it's really nice.
What?
Nice.
Oh, looky.
Oh, look at that.
Known as Boom.
Oh, mines aren't burning.
Good to see. That's neat. All right. Cool.
I like it.
It says boom.
You can figure out where he's going to call his...
All right, no, right now he just called it. That's the first thing he's got. He's got to burn a whole... So, again, for the newbies...
That was my 1.
He spends a 1 to bring on his forward observer. He then uses that activation to call headquarters and say, hey, I'm about to send in some coordinates. So he is taking care of the first step of that process.
Then I would like to take my 3, my 1, combine them using Fancy Addition into a 4, and bring on my senior leader here.
All right, here he comes. CT is the master of using his senior leader, and watch how he does this. He's actually taught me a lot about the way you use a senior leader and get him to One of the things in Chain of Command, Achilles, you saw it in Sharp Practice, is this guy. He is a senior leader. He has a range of 18 inches. He has 3 actions that he can do. And those actions are basically yelling it. We call it yelling to tell somebody to do something. Give an order. He's got 3 orders he can yell. Obviously, you can't do 2 things in a turn, so you can't do it twice, but he can get somebody hustling that maybe isn't doing right now. He will make particularly good use, I suspect, of it with respect to that forward observer. But, so that was a 1, a 3, and a 1. So that's it.
Yep,
now
so-
CT gets his... Let's have you take your next phase.
All right.
Are the 2 flanking forces not going?
Well, they are. So let's have them go. You're right. Fidelis, you feel lucky? Why don't you roll 5 dice?
Not necessarily lucky,
Well,
but
While he's going, I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Very good.
here we go.
That
Alright.
was- that's not
Okay,
bad.
you've got some pretty important things there. Obviously, we said that 6 is nothing; it's supernumerary. These 2 5s, though, those are Chain of Command dice. Those are your wild cards that allow you to do amazing things. We keep track of it with this die right here for each one of you. You have 2. When that die is full, you can do powerful things with it. That list of things is right there.
Yep.
You're going to want to think about those things, and you obviously are a ways away from it right now, but it's still pretty darn good to have. You've now got a senior lead. Go ahead.
So one of the options is keep mortars firing, right? Is that something I could do team wide, or is it just my units?
No, those are. That's a great question. Your guys.
right. Okay.
That's for you. You've now got a 4 and a 2, and that's actually a little unfortunate because all these guys got junior leaders.
So I need 3s plus.
Yeah, you need 3s.
3s exactly.
You could have a 2 and a 1, for example. You don't even have now you do have here a senior leader. The problem is if you bring him on, all these other guys will struggle a little bit. You run a risk that they don't come on right away.
Mm-hmm. Because we can't do paperwork.
Right, exactly. So you can bring him on. You can bring him on, or you can wait another turn or so, or a phase or so, and see if you can maybe get him on a little bit later.
I'm sending all messages in the chat.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make sense, I think, to rush him into this, especially with no limeys in the crosshairs yet.
Okay. Come over here to you, Achilles. Why don't you give me 5 dice?
Okay.
We'll do a conservative blitzkrieg.
You get a double phase. 4, 3, 2. Now you've got this 4 again. That's your senior leader. That's a junior leader, which is a tank or a vehicle, and then you've got a 2, which is a section which you don't have deployed right now. So, for example, one of the things that you could do is you could bring on this junior tank. You could bring on this senior tank. You could bring them both on, or using your junior leader, you could bring on one of these vehicles.
So I have the right dice to bring on both of these guys?
You do.
Sweet.
The only trick is, just to tell you again, when you eventually do want to bring on your half tracks, they will be harder to bring on. There will be a risk they won't come because you'll have brought your senior leader on.
I see. Okay. All right. Let's just bring the junior one then.
All right.
Oh wait. Can I? Oh no, I couldn't. I can't do that. Okay, never mind.
So what you're going to do, you've got a choice. You can bring him here over on the road, or you can bring him anywhere along this baseline, if you wish.
Which baseline?
This baseline right where you are. Anywhere anywhere out to this hedge, all along here.
All right.
Either way, you're going to bring. You probably want to bring the whole tank.
Yeah.
Let me attach it for now. We do the facing of the barrel does matter, but right now we're going to assume you're going straight forward. If you want to turn it, you got to let us know. We'll talk about those rules. But you begin by coming on 12 inches.
Okay.
12 inches from the board edge.
Alrighty.
I'm going to get this out of your way. Go with your bad stuff.
And can you tell me something about the effect of movement? The effect of this terrain on movement?
For you,
It's,
none. The only thing you can't do is go flat out in that orchard. The thing you got to worry about if you come in there is this wall and these hedges. You can go through them, but you run a risk of bogging. Ask CT about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even have to ask CT about that. I know about that firsthand.
Okay, very good.
Okay. And you said I can come in 12, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oops.
Your facing, as I
And,
say, does matter. If you want to know what your facing arc is, it's actually conveniently provided by these little markers. It's 30 degrees front. And I will tell you automatically that you are going to want to go onto Overwatch because you have a junior leader. You're allowed to do that, which means that if anybody suddenly pops up and shoots at you, you get to shoot them back. If they move in front of you, you get to stop them immediately and shoot at them.
that
But
was my
not
next
when they
question.
deploy,
But
correct?
not when they deploy, correct. They have to shoot at you
Right.
first.
Or move.
Correct. The minute they move, pop them.
And you said, what was the, where was that, the arc?
It's right there. It's that piece in front of them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Now you, as we said before, you got a double six. So we're gonna go back to our first double six, and that was CT. Couple of fives, so that's more chain of command dice. 6, which is useless, but you got a senior leader and a 2 section.
Yep. Senior would like to shout at the FO to drop a spotting round.
Whenever you do spotting, you get a who's yelling at me? Daniel Moreno. A real pleasure. Good to see you. Yeah, we like likes. Likes are awesome. Thank you for them. Thank you, OJ. Got OJ out in the chat shilling for us. Bless his heart. The
Gotta find useful. I gotta be useful some way.
So what we're gonna do now is as you already know, he contacted HQ, and so the next thing he's gonna do is he's going to drop a spotting round, which will determine the accuracy of the round that he is dropping. I am telling you that, but I'm also stalling just long enough to get the chart up that I wanted. There it is. Thank you very much.
Call for fire.
Exactly.
Shot up, shot out.
It's a simple system, but it's not inelegant. I don't think. Let me get the thing. Oh, come now. There it is. Place your spotting round, please.
Stagger.
Yeah. You have to be able to see it, and he can. He's peering through that hedge.
Is that a spotting round from Shaco?
It is. It is a Shaco spotting round that is not to be disputed. We see what he's doing.
Special stagger shells.
The stagger shells. If I could trouble you, CT, to roll a 2d6 and tell me what you get.
6.
Roll 2d6. Tell me what you get.
7.
Roll 1d6. Tell me what you get.
4.
This is why we do what we do.
Ruh-roh, Rorge.
Hans, you have the map upside down.
One fear is just as much.
There's a headwind. There's a headwind.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Let me
Coastal winds in Normandy.
So that's where your spotting round landed.
Excellent.
Do you have anything? You had something. Well, yeah, you're a commander.
I did too, but
yeah.
that is gonna be. That's gonna be it.
All right, Achilles, you also rolled 2 6s, so why don't you go again?
All right.
Man, people are rolling. People are rolling those.
Chain of command.
Yeah, it's 4 now. That's nice.
Okay.
And then
And
a senior
3
leader
allowed.
and and now it's another junior leader. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So that can be either one of these guys, right?
Yeah. And again, 6 inches. 12 inches. Sorry, it's doubled.
All right. Close enough. Okay.
Imagine you'd like them to Overwatch too.
Yes, please.
I doubt anybody's coming through the trees, but you never know. You never know what those British might do.
Always be prepared.
All right.
We're sneaky.
You are. You are.
Speaking of what
They
the
are.
British
They-
might do,
They have Vance, and anything can happen.
yeah, Jim, you need that other chart because they're British and whatnot.
Oh, they're going to do that stuff, aren't they?
Yep.
I can't believe I didn't bring it, to be honest. Screwy British bastards. That's true. CT is not British, so he won't be doing his stuff.
Which stuff is that?
His knee mortars. That his
Oh,
his
the Nemor, yeah.
his smoking behavior.
Right.
What was the last thing? There it is. Wunsche should do it. Is it this one? I don't think so now.
You think?
Here it is. I like the fact that things hang matrix-like in the air. Alright, we'll just put that right over there. And I'll delete this. Alright, that's it. Now we come on over here. Who wants... I think Chrono should go first. That's what I think.
Because I will. But that's one dice.
Yeah, you don't get to roll just one die. You have to roll 5.
I'll just reroll all of them, or just...
Yeah, just reroll all of them. Because you want to keep that listed. Well, there's a chain of command die starting off.
It's not bad. Let's see. I don't know. I'm reluctant to put anything on the field right now.
Just not feeling it? Not feeling it?
I know these guys are over here, but I don't feel like I have anything to throw out there just yet.
Alright.
How
OJ?
do the orchards and the forests affect line of sight?
The forests are you can see 4 inches into them. The orchards, you can see 8 inches into them.
So if I'm, over here at this jump off point, the church, can I see through this little cluster of trees?
Yep.
Okay.
It will, however, give cover.
Gotcha.
Cover, not concealment.
It's your message.
Alright, let me look at that really quick. I could do that.
Telegram.
Message view, sir.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, yeah, let's throw that guy out there.
Who might that be? Oh, really? Hey, Chrono.
Yep.
Roll a d6 for me, would you please? Roll high. Roll high.
Roll for initiative.
Skanky. Oh, he makes it.
He does. There is a preliminary bombardment on behalf of the Germans. And what that means, for the benefit of the newbies, that means that on a 1, 2, or a 3, anytime you try to deploy somebody, they are confused and in a rear area and cannot come forward.
Wait, you said a 1, 2, or a 3?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3.
Oh, I thought he rolled a 5. I'm pretty
No.
sure. I'm pretty sure preliminary bombardment is 4, 5, 6.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 3, 4, 5, 6. And so yeah, he does not come out. He's confused. Thought that was a 5.
So confused.
All right.
Hey, it's better than being lost in the fog.
I
Like
guess
that
I
one
know
It
sentence.
is.
That was nasty. OJ.
Hey, double phase.
Double phase, and,
And a command.
and a command die for you. Yeah.
Not I'm sure you want to throw anything out there at the moment, but
I don't want to try. I don't want to try and bring on my forward observer. Or I don't have one.
it's
You-
I don't have one.
worse.
Never mind.
You don't have one.
Yeah.
I
Never
can
mind.
give you
That's
one.
not more
I can
to-
give you some of this other stuff if you want it, but I'm not sure if you want to throw it out there just yet.
You do have
Yeah.
that knee mortar though.
Right. That's what I was wondering about. Yeah.
Just start puffing smoke
Yeah,
all
no.
over the place.
Yeah, start clouding his vision.
It's really fun.
Says you.
Is there a range on that mortar?
No, but you got to have line of sight.
You gotta have a line of sight.
or friendliest to have line of sight, but
Yeah.
you're going off of a friendly line of sight, then
It's-
much less accurate.
Yep. What the man said.
All right. What do you guys think? Should I put him out or don't worry about him?
I don't
yet?
know if I see the point just yet.
You don't see much, right?
Okay. Then roll again, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey. Points.
So what you're basically doing now is cranking up your chain of command die.
Right, and remember that chain of command die is a big deal because at some point you're going to want to end that turn to get Vance into the game.
And to get rid of that stupid barrage.
So bitter. So Canadian of you.
And this stupid barrage, too.
Alright, over to the Germans again.
All right, so we crank that up. All right, to the Germans. Who wants to go first?
So I told you guys I got home about midnight last night and I was home for about a half an hour total today.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's rough.
It's so bad that Monday a very large box showed up from Compass Games while we've been sitting here enjoying it. I finally have got to open the box.
Huzzah!
That's how busy I've been today and not home.
Okay, so who's up first?
Any of you? Any German?
I'll lead off.
Vance is glorious. The counters aren't clipped.
Next
I
phase.
saw the box before you did.
Double phase, double phase, double
Yeah,
phase.
she put it on the table. I told her it was an anniversary gift I ordered for myself. She was fine with that.
Ah!
I would like to drop my barrage with the 1.
Oh, where it is?
Yes.
All right, he's content. He is content.
Does the barrage function the same way as like the off-table barrage? It
No,
causes.
there's, mortars than heavy guns. So
It's nasty. You don't want to be under it. It pins anybody out in the open.
almost throw hits. It also blocks line of sight.
Yep. And every time right, this now becomes a no line of sight area.
No line of sight zone.
Isn't that fun? I think that's fun.
Yeah. Fireworks sounds.
Yeah, it says boom. All right.
And then I'll let the other guys go. I'm done, and I'll take my second phase when they're done.
All right. Fidelis, 5 dice.
All right, 5 dice.
There's a 3. That's one you wanted. So now you're at 3 for your command die. That's of consequence. The
Okay.
6 is useless. But now you have a 3 and 2 2s, so you've got some choices. That 3 is a junior leader for sure if you wish it.
So being one of my Panthers or one of the half tracks.
Exactly.
And the 4 could bring on the senior leader, but then the other pair of vehicles may lag.
You are following perfectly.
Gotcha. And I have to come on this road.
Yes.
And then within 12 inches of that road?
You come on the road and you advance off the baseline 12 inches. Up to.
You go that way.
Yeah, you can shoot. You can shoot this way. You can shoot this way, but you must enter on the road.
All right. Let's bring a half track on.
All right.
Oh, put the wrong gear. And so how are you guys moving and measuring? Do you hold tab while dragging it? Is that the trick?
Exactly. You left click hold, and there. Look at you.
12.
12.
You're at 12.
I don't mind you experiment, and also it should start. It should start from your nose, so your nose should
Gotcha,
enter
that's
the. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't. Yeah, I was just.
No. You're experimenting with the brand new joy of being able to move figs, which is something of revelation. But as I say, you want to make sure you actually start with your body off the table and just your nose on.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
to
there
do
you
this
go.
to do this accurately, I would start like this.
Exactly.
So it looks like it's measuring from the center, but I want to change my ruler.
It does.
back to-
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you want to change it to free, but it doesn't matter because it nets. It doesn't matter where you are.
16 right now.
Yeah, you want to go back to 12.
Yeah, 12 is not as far as you think it is.
Right.
Okay, mine
That's
says,
a
it
big
says
table.
6 on my screen, so.
Okay, you're set to the wrong thing then. Let's take you up to their.
I'll get myself in place, and that'll be my turn, and I'll edit my
Yeah,
settings.
yeah, you
Basically,
just-
I want to be behind these woods a little bit right here.
You're there.
Yeah, we
Right
use
there.
inches here in America.
This is America. We use inches.
Why not the centimeters?
Yeah, no centimeters. All right, so that was a 3, and you're set then?
That looks like it for me, yeah.
And
All
you
right.
want to be on Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me get the man in Overwatch. Thank you for
And
that.
that's part of the deployment?
Yes, it's one of the things. Only a leader can do it, but you get it for free when you deploy. If you move or shoot, you can't do it. When you deploy, you can come on that way. It represents sneaking about.
So theoretically, I can see through this orchard from what I was understanding of the rules,
Yep.
so I can kind of watch.
Oh yeah, you've got a nice field. Well, it's you can see through 8 inches. Yeah, it's close.
My measurements may be off, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no,
These
it's
things.
it's actually more orchard than I thought. This orchard is blocking line of sight.
Okay, that's fine.
Gotta see it this way.
Yeah, but that way you can see. And in fairness, they can't see you. So, all right, Achilles, you're up.
Okay.
That is
Good stuff.
Yeah. You're gonna appreciate those. That is actually a full die for you.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that means I can bring everybody on now.
It does not, but it means you can do a lot of cool things. One of the biggest things it means is that you are at liberty at any time to say, "Stop! I'm interrupting and shooting you."
No,
big tank.
I meant the fact that I have a 4, which would be my senior, and I have a 3, which would be my
Ah.
other thing, so I can bring them both on.
Accurate.
But
Okay.
you have to do it in the correct order, or you'll have to roll.
Yeah, bring the 3 on.
Right.
Bring the 3 on first.
No problem.
You can also end the turn with your 6.
Don't.
Yeah, don't do
Why,
that.
why in the world would I want to do that? The last
Listen
thing
to
in the world I want
Old
is Vance
crazy
on the
Canadian
table.
in the corner.
Just saying.
He's-
If
he's-
Vance stays off the table for the whole night, I'm good with that.
Just saying.
He's sitting there oiling up his tanks. He a coming.
Yeah, because when he comes, he's gonna hit hard.
He's got Shermans too.
He doesn't just have Shermans. He's got a particular
Yeah.
kind of Sherman back there.
Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
I like the tag you put on the M4A1s. That a special ability at the bottom?
Oh yeah, that's a thing in Chain of Command.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you put him on Overwatch?
It's done.
And now my other.
What? Do you think we're gonna make airborne assaults into the woods or something?
Look you.
I'm sorry, I'm getting high on opening up these new.
It's
Plastic smell.
the sweet smell of new counters and boards.
Fresh
That's
ink.
right.
Yes.
And now him as well, if you would please.
Mhm.
So what game did you get in the box?
I got 2. I got the reprint of NATO,
That's cool.
Cold War Goes Hot, and Lamps Going Out,
That's a great game too.
the 2nd edition.
Two very good games.
Grabbed
Right.
them both on their Kickstarter for the NATO reprint here.
All right, so you're all set, right, Achilles?
Yes, sir.
CT, I think you had a bonus turn, bonus phase. Okay, you're at 3 now.
Yeah, that's not anything he wants.
Ah.
but-
No leader and no team.
Yeah, no.
Picking his nose.
I'm gonna pass it back over to those allies.
Allies.
Alrighty.
I've fixed my ruler now, realizing how wildly off my measurements were.
Okay. I'm going to once again try to get my FO on the board.
Good luck with that.
No.
No, he's not feeling it.
Let me see what else I got.
He's rummaging through the junk drawer. Lighter, sellotape,
Ronsons.
Ronsons.
I mean, if I was being shelled too, I wouldn't feel it either.
Yeah. He's being
Well,
shot.
right here seems fine. I'll stay.
Hey, you got one of those too. That's cool.
Yeah. Let me get through this bombardment. Let me see. I think I will hold off for now.
All right,
But
OJ.
their attack is still not developing.
Another 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not really seeing anything I need to jump into yet.
The Allies happy to let the Germans come a bit more, I guess. All right. Back over to the Germans? Question mark?
Gruppenführer?
All right. The Germans may go.
Possibilities.
Yeah, that's a nice. This is a pretty classic chain of command hand in terms of what really much you like.
What weapon is on these half tracks that we have in the flanks?
Machine
Is it
guns.
just
They're
a machine
40.
gun?
They're 42s. Yeah.
Okay. I saw MG in the notes here, but it looked like a 20 mil in the front, so I didn't know if it was different or something.
No, it's a 42.
Can I take it back to the shop and modify it? Is there
Right.
still time?
Yes.
Are
No.
there dudes in that half track too?
Put an 88 on it.
It's got a crew of 3. It's got a crew
How
of
many
3.
chain of
and
command dice do you need to
it's-
put an 88 on this?
The model doesn't accurately reflect what's in it, but it's got a crew of 3.
Oh, but it doesn't have a team or.
Yes, it does. It's these guys. Each one of them has one of these.
I was trying not to look because you yelled at me.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, I yelled at OJ.
Everyone's got MG team, MG34
Yeah,
team.
they each have an MG34 team.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the bombardment. I'm gonna walk my barrage.
12 inches any direction.
Just fire, just fire.
Oh, back up.
All right.
There's no accuracy measurement on that, eh?
Nope, not with walking. No.
Okay.
The answer to it at this point is to stop it.
Yep.
And also how
With
and also how often he gets to activate it. Although he seems really remarkably good at rolling ones, so I guess I can't.
1s and 4s, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I am done. So
All right. Fidelis.
All right, 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it with an airstrike on the artillery park.
All right, got
Yeah.
some options here. No chain of command dice this time.
Yeah, but that's a lot of stuff. So that's you can do a lot of adding and stuff.
Adding in math possible here.
Adding in math.
Damn math.
So it looks like I can do a 2 and a 3. These vehicles need to be 3s.
The vehicles
that
are 3s. Yep.
And the one vehicle needs to be a 4 because it's senior leader, correct?
Exactly.
One tank.
Mm-hmm.
What about the teams inside these MG34 teams? I could use a 1 to have them jump out.
Once they're on, no, then you would order. Yes, once they're on the board, you order them to dismount. Yes.
Okay, so like for example, this one hypothetically, I could give it a 1. It could jump out and run in the woods.
Well, no, it's going to jump out. It takes the turn. You're going to get to roll 1d. You're going to roll 2d6. Keep the higher of them, and that's how far they get to move. They only get a half move because they spend the other half dismounting.
Okay. So I think I want to bring on. I think I'm going to move this half track here on the right.
All right.
How does movement work with vehicles?
Well, I think that's a perfectly fine question. What you're going to want to do is take a look inside your handy dandy cheat sheet because they've got a under vehicles. You can see, that's it. This one here, right here.
Okay.
You have 4 different kinds of move. Slow, which is 1d6 and fire any activated weapon. Fast, which is you can fire an activated machine gun. And flat out, 3d6, no firing, may not turn more than 90 degrees. So it's 1d6, 2d6, or 3d6.
And what's the for the half tracks? How easily could they bog? Like for example, in terrain.
They don't. No, there's no terrain on this board that's going to cause them to bog, except the hedges and the walls.
Insta bunker maker there.
Yeah, that's how you're going to make yourself an insta bunker.
Possibly.
And also, they can't go flat out through the trees.
So how fast? If I were to move straight ahead with the half track, how can I do that? Was it 2d6?
2d6. Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay, that takes them off Overwatch.
Mhm.
2d6 doubled.
Coming out.
18 inches.
Does he get any bonus to that? Plus?
He's not on a road.
It's even flat terrain, though, isn't it?
But here. Oh, yeah, road solid. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. He's average, so he's going to get 2 inches. So an extra 4 inches. You an extra 4. General rule of Lardy's rules, especially with movement, the assumption is unless you tell me where you're moving to, you're moving the whole distance you roll. So if you want to say, I'm moving as fast as I can, but I'm stopping if I get to that tree, that's fine. But if you roll past that tree and you didn't say it, it's expected you move past it.
And what would I need to put Overwatch back on?
You would need another. You can't do it now because you did a thing. Next turn, you need a 3. You need a. You do nothing. Thank you. Next
so moving and overwatching it. Basically.
Exactly.
Gotcha. All right. So the rest of my roll, I don't think I'm going to bring on the senior leader.
Okay.
So I think I'll just end it there.
Achilles.
Okay.
Man, back out the.
This guy, wrecking them.
Does it get another chain of command dice?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. You can get piles of them.
I mean, you've got your tanks out there. I'm glad you're getting these rolls. Hey, Firefly, stop right there.
I've got 2 3s, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
That would allow me to activate, for example, well, anybody but the 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Precisely.
All right. Let's do this guy here.
2d6.
He's going to move.
2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
And doubled. 2d6 plus 2d6 doubled plus 4.
Soldier, not a mathematician.
Uh-oh.
You about to go away again?
It's entirely possible because all of a sudden I couldn't. Oh, there we go. All right, 2d6.
Fast.
I have no idea.
14.
All right.
My calculator out here. Let's see. Carry the 1.
Sine, cosine.
It's a little laggy. There we go.
Just lag forward.
All right, that's one of the 3s, and if I do the same thing with the other guy, same deal.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
12, 16.
His engine's in a little better shape than the other guys.
Leadfoot.
There we go.
All right.
And that should do it.
All right. Nobody had a bonus this time, so Chrono.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh yeah. There's. That's where the worm starts to turn a little bit.
You gave him 2 5s, right?
I didn't do it. I'm assuming he
I
gave
gave,
it.
I
himself.
gave him to myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he didn't have any before.
No, he had 1. He had 1. He should have 3.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
nothing I want to do with a 2 right now. So I'll let OJ go, and then I'll take my second phase.
Very good. OJ. That's a bunch of stuff. What do you do with it, though?
I can give you one of these if you want to use one of them, but I'm not sure you
What's
want
that?
to throw that out there. I can give you one of these if you want to use one of them, but I'm not sure if you want to throw that out there yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, yeah. No, not yet.
All right. So, Chrono, you want to take your second phase?
I will.
Nothing so much that time.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
All right. Germans again. Never let it be said you didn't get those command dice.
Alright, Senior is going to yell at the FO
Mm-hmm.
to walk that barrage.
12 inches. Just wandering all over the battlefield. Trying desperately to find somebody. Sir, I don't think there are any British anywhere near there. All right.
And that will be all for now for me.
Fidel?
A barrage in search of a target.
That
Oops,
will.
roll 2.
Yeah, give me all. Yeah, give me all 5.
Alright, got a command.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 and a 4. So now I'm in the open. I
Yes.
guess going through these, if I wanted to blitz this way, I could do flat out.
Yes.
So I'm in the open.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll give that a shot. I'm gonna try to go flat out this direction here.
3d6 plus 6. 3d6 doubled plus 6. 18, 24.
24 inches. I'm gonna grab the front here.
Mm-hmm. You can make any turn up to 90 degrees when you go flat out, but you can't go any more than that. What do you have your lift height set to?
Where would you find that?
Upper right, it's a man lifting weights. Next to the 15 degrees.
Fairly low. Should I go even lower?
All the way down.
All the way down. Okay. And I have it on 90 rotation. Maybe I should do
15 degrees.
Got it. Okay. All right.
And is
I
that facing is suitable for this guy?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Okay.
He's facing forward here.
Just checking.
I guess with my other die, it would only be a senior leader or a tank. I don't know if I want to do that yet. So we'll hold.
All right. Achilles.
I don't think I had the ability for another junior leader with my die roll there, did I?
Nope.
Okay.
Achilles.
That's it. Done.
It's so good.
A little laggy there. All right. I don't know. I thought
All
I
the
rolled
senior
it, but it
leaders.
didn't do anything.
It printed.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled it twice. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. We'll take. I didn't even take a close look at that one, so we'll take a look at this one. That's the one that counts. 5, 4, 2, 2, 1.
Okay. 5, 4, 2, 2, 1. All right. We will make a. Let's see. We'll make a 3,
Mm-hmm.
the 2, and the 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works, right?
That's correct.
Okay. We will move this guy. And he is going to go. I want to stop him here. Is facing changes free?
It is, yeah. Unless you're going flat out, in which case you can't turn more than 90 degrees. But you do have to. You have to show me how you're moving. You know what I mean? You got to turn and move, turn and move,
Hello?
turn and move.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of in a smooth arc that you're.
Yeah. So who's moving?
Yeah, I'm lagging bad. I'm not able to.
Oh boy, yeah,
I'm
you
not
are.
able to clear.
Yeah,
It's
just
going
see
to
if
be
you're
the half track on the right.
you've gone
on
from
my-
you've gone from OJ bad to red bad. There, and you're gone.
They cut the phone lines.
Yeah,
Their whole left flank just collapsed. Let's go.
it did. It did.
Chrono, I sent you a message.
Thinking moon. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, or something else, maybe. You have to do
Okay.
something about it.
Yep.
I don't like these green and blue hands measuring my half track.
I'm just making
Just making notes. We're just making notes. Just
Yeah,
making notes.
Yeah, Battalion S4 reports people measuring my half track.
Hey, when they do that, just start doing this yourself.
Touchy.
I'm measuring this. This is a 36.
Yeah.
Hans, did you see those blue arrows? I think it's onto us.
Just when you do that, don't grab it and move it by accident,
Nope.
Unless it's towards you, then that's okay.
or throw your toys off the table. Jim gets cranky when people throw his toys off the table.
I suddenly unleash Paco on those people.
Comes out of your paycheck.
Oh, wait, you're getting paid for this?
Hang on.
What do you think? You guys didn't get that?
Actually,
Al?
Actually, our wives are getting paid for this by us not bugging them all night.
Good point.
There's that.
So we still don't have Achilles back yet.
Hey,
See-
babe, is it okay if I go play computer games?
Is he
Oh,
still-
will you please?
Get out of my hair.
If you've never heard me say it, I have made the comment. I posted this at the time from Historicon. Ladies, if your guy comes to you and says he wants to spend 4 days in the Amish hills of Pennsylvania playing Toy Soldier to Historicon, let him. There isn't a woman within 20 miles.
I will say I am blessed to be one of those guys married to a woman who will play Memoir 44 with him.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you
Um,
lucky.
No, my
I struck gold.
My wife actually has a rule, and I've shared it in the group before. She will play any game with me one time, and then she'll tell and then she'll tell me if she'll ever play it again.
So here's Wilderness War.
No, it's funny you say that. The game that she instructed me to throw in the garbage, no joke, was Wilderness Survival. So Achilles, are you still there?
I am here. I'm coming back in. I
Okay.
had to restart again. I do not know why.
Well, it's your connection, but I can't figure out what's going on with it so bad.
Reception in those Panther tanks was pretty bad on that.
There you go. Yeah. He's got a bum radio frequency.
I don't know. I don't usually have internet problems.
No, you don't. You never.
So something weird going on today.
Well, as I said, we did get a Microsoft patch, so I'm sure that helped. And by the way, while we wait for Achilles to come back, you know that on Saturday we'll be playing ESR with David Ensness, who wrote the rules, and I'm holding in my hands his deck of cards that he did for the Napoleonic commanders. I've got the French and the Russian and the French, Russian, and what's my other deck? And I've got British, the British deck. It's like I told him this. It's kind of like having Napoleonic trading cards. This is so freaking great. I've got the Devu card in my hand right now. Also
But
holding
without the bubble gum.
without the bubble gum. And I've got my Bernadotte card right here too. I'm gonna spit on it.
Ooh, the one Napoleon betrayed.
I'm gonna spit on it.
All right.
There he is. All right, so you were gonna do a thing. I don't remember what that thing was, but you were gonna do it.
I think he was advancing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jim, I can be here Saturday, by the way, if there's still a
Not
seat
letting me
open.
choose my color.
Yeah, come on by. We'll give you a division to shove around.
Okay.
Get the reservists.
Do it with me. Hey, give me Opal Cheney. I'm good.
It's Austrians versus French, so we got none of that. So, Achilles, what's up?
Well, I'm kind of in and kind of not. I'm in a weird limbo. It won't let me choose my color, but I can see everything.
You have chosen a color.
Yeah.
You've
Well,
chosen a
you're
color.
back
You're
to
down.
You back up to 1,000.
Yeah, your ping is
Excuse me.
dreadful.
High score.
Yeah, you're
on my screen though, I've clicked.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're giving me the emergency signal again.
It's calling for backup.
Okay, let me try it. Try it again.
And you crashed out.
I think he quit out.
Oh, quit out. Okay. All right. Well, while he's trying to come back in, I think we're going to take our chances and try to do a turn over here. Chrono, you want to go?
Sure.
I have a sense as what your strategy is. So.
Hey, there we go.
Oh boy, yeah,
That
that plays into that strategy that
Well,
I
Chrono,
said.
you know what I was trying to do. Chrono, you know what I was trying to do. Why don't you just do it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to advance this right hand half track 2d6, right?
That is not, in fact, what he wanted to do.
Well, alright, never mind then. I forgot entirely.
So 4-3-1, anything?
I'm going to try and deploy a team.
Oh, saucy. Let's
Actually, not Chrono. CT.
Oh, that
Oh.
way.
Yeah.
I was. All right, so why don't you give that a
I
shot?
forgot.
You're gonna need that die roll, Chrono.
Yep.
There you go. See,
And
wrong
they-
die roller. Don't mind in the trash.
Who's coming out? Who's coming out to play?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, mercy.
Bye-bye, half track.
Sorry, homie. Wow, so you're not even playing this by halves, okay?
Well, I thought about the
What?
Piat team, but I was like, why risk it?
Why be subtle?
Dag, yo.
Hans, is that a 6-pounder?
Dag, yo.
I am going really fast, and I'm counting on my newbie luck.
Oh,
here.
and he's getting toys too. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna ramp off that.
We're gonna do some
hazard right over that hedge.
We're gonna do some elite skating moves off of that.
I'm thinking 70s big wheel ramp.
It's the general
There you
lead.
go.
Oh, good lord! All
You
right,
may
well,
have to explain that one in pictures to CT, but
this is a nice. Whoa,
Whoa.
there you go.
Oh, that counts. You got to shoot it straight in the ground now.
So let's go through the process by which this works. This is anti-vehicle fire, which is different from infantry fire. I realize that's shocking. We're gonna come over. I assume you're gonna shoot him. I'm rolling right ahead on that. I figured that was the case. Your base is here on a 2d6. He's in the open. There's no doubt about that. The target moved flat out in the last or current phase, so that counts. So he gets a -1 for that. The fire did not move. There's no shock, no gun sight. He's neither small nor low profile. So it's none of those things. So now he's going to need to roll He's going to roll 2d6. He needs a 6 or better to hit you.
Who's getting shot?
Snake eyes.
one of your Panthers.
That half track. No! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Good thing you gunned it, Hans. That 6-pound shell just whistles right overhead.
Oh my god. Those guys have the brownest pants in the Wehrmacht right now.
No tea for you lads.
They came hauling around that corner and they're like, 6-pounder, 6-pounder! Blam. All right.
Whistles right behind him.
Chrono, you got anything
Good
else?
news, there's now a window in this building.
Should I try to deploy something else here?
Go for it.
Deploy the MG team in the new window created by that 6-pound shell.
Not that time. Not that time.
Not that time. And then I will try to deploy something else.
All right.
There you go.
You can come out.
Sergeant Russ.
Hello, Sergeant.
Well, CT, you got someplace for that barrage to go now.
That's true.
Can't see that.
He doesn't have to see it.
Walk it. Just walk it to the right. You
I
don't-
have
you
this
don't need to see
handy
it.
dandy map.
Yes. That's the thing. You don't have to see it to walk it.
Using the power of map.
All right. So that was.
12 doesn't quite get there.
No, I
get
won't.
there.
It won't get there. Not this turn. So anyway, Chrono, are you all set?
I'm good. Hand it over to.
Well, let me bounce over to Achilles and see
Alright, please, one good.
let's see if you can.
Sergeant Russ doesn't get to do anything else?
What's he want to? What's he want to do? Sorry.
But, he's mostly there to yell at the 6-pounder team.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see much he could do. That's why I presumed.
Okay.
So Achilles, you want to try to
Okay.
move those boys?
Yeah, trying to move that guy.
Mm-hmm. 2d6. So that's 18 plus 4, 22.
Yeah, like I said, I was trying to get him over here and facing in that direction.
That's fine. Just so what you're going to do, go to Vance's point, which was excellently put. It's describe an arc. That's all. Just put him there. It's fine. You got more than enough distance.
Yeah.
And turn him. There you go.
There.
Yeah, perfect.
Remember, he can't see through those trees, though. He can see about
Yeah, that's about as far as he
like
can see.
there.
That's quite all right.
All right. So, did you have some other dice to use, Achilles?
No, I did not.
You
Alright.
had a 4 if you wanted.
Mhm.
I had a 4, but I wasn't going to use it, so.
All right.
Okay.
OJ, we were waiting for you.
My apologies.
No. We kind of skipped you more or less.
Hey, double phase.
Oh, double
OJ.
phase and some more point. Look at this.
Well, he just got you back. Now he gets to go twice.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Suggestions, gentlemen?
Roll
Yeah,
more fives.
I have
He knew at
one, OJ.
this.
I got
What's
a
that, guys?
suggestion for you, OJ.
Anything there, Chrono? You're seeing? Good.
I'm double checking something, but I don't think so.
That's fine.
So, Byron, the list of things that can be done with a command die when it's full is extensive. I think Ian already hit the biggest one, which just allows you to interrupt at any time. The other one, the really big one it does, is it allows for ambushes on the part of a team that hasn't yet deployed. And in addition, it can be used to end a turn. That is why the allies the allies are racing to try to get a command die, because one of them could then shut off not only the preliminary bombardment, but also CT's barrage. And it would unleash Vance's forces.
Dun, 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 dun.
So
Roll more
OJ,
fives, OJ.
you got nothing?
All right. Yeah, Chrono, you were checking something?
I mean, it's not worth it right now, but I will
That's
bring
fine.
it up later.
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's where I wasn't sure. There you go. There's
Oh.
another 5.
Is that the straight? Did he pull the straight? Yeah, he did.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So might as well keep going.
So
I already did.
that's
Oh, yeah.
that's a pass. Okay.
I mean, nothing to do right now, but
Right, yeah.
CT. Oof. Full die.
Crap.
Yep.
And then 1, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my senior leader's gonna yell to shift that barrage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm done.
Fidelis.
Big roll for you here.
Yeah, big roll here for you, soldier.
Sure, new guy.
No pressure, new guy. Yeah, welcome to the game, new guy.
That's what you needed. That is what you needed.
Oh, that's pretty.
Double phase.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's pretty. So we'll give you your die right there. You got that. Yours
Unfortunately,
5.
the 4 does nothing for him. Where
Yeah,
he's
the
now,
4 doesn't do him much good. Unfortunately, you're right.
But basically getting to roll again here.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that could have, had it not been for those double 6s, that actually would have been a dreadfully bad roll.
I'm gonna state the obvious here. You probably know my intent to swerve madly out of the way. Just now.
Unfortunately, you can't with that. So here we go. Next phase. And
Okay.
there it
That's
is.
3.
And that actually, now you have a full chain of command die.
Okay.
Another full die. A lot of German dice floating around. Holy cow. And yeah, so now you've got that junior leader right there.
Right. So I'm gonna move the half track. Now, having gone full speed last round, I can move to a lesser speed.
Yeah, you can. You can. I mean, the game is pretty unsubtle. I guess I would say that about that. Reversing is 2d6, no modifiers.
So, do these hedges block line of sight, or can you see through them if he's against it right
If
here?
he's against it, you can see. You'll get cover, but that cover ain't gonna matter against that gun.
You should be able to turn hard 90 and flat out this way. If
You
want.
can't flat out.
Yeah.
You can't. He can't. He's
It's
not
worked
gonna.
for me so far.
He's not going to be able to flat. Well, you can't turn 90 degrees and flat out. And that's
you can turn up 290.
you can turn up to 90, but the point is only 90 is going to get him out of there.
Well, I'm saying if I turn 80 degrees and move this way,
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
into
but
the barrage.
yeah, but that's gonna that's
but just out of the crosshairs of this gun and into the barrage area to help maybe cover me.
That or you go full Dukes of Hazzard and go flat out past him.
Can I launch off the sandbags
Yeah.
over the gun,
Maybe you just shoot him.
or can I pull a CT and just go straight through the hedge and make a bunker?
he's under heavy cover. That's what that.
So I'm gonna try to hook left here
All
and
right.
go as fast as I can.
3d6 plus 6.
That's my
If he did do 90, would he just get 2 dice or only 1?
Wow. 10
2
16.
dice.
No, he went. Yeah, he'd only get 2 dice. So yeah, he can go. He gets right about there.
Facing the direction of travel, I assume.
Uh huh.
That seem fair?
Mm-hmm.
Just put there. All right. What else? So I'm going full speed here, so no one's jumping out, and I think that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. All right. Achilles.
Okay.
We're calling for backup.
That's some good.
Alright.
That's some good stuff right there.
What's the number I need? Would I need a 1 to deploy the infantry out of the half track?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get one of those, so. All right. We will move. We're gonna move this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll put. I got 2 3s, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Mhm. Put
All
him
right.
on
So we'll
Overwatch.
put this guy on Overwatch.
Mhm.
And he's going up to that.
The wall.
Yeah, basically.
14 plus 4, 18.
Just be careful; they keep AT guns behind their buildings.
Yeah. That's why I'm sending
me how I know.
infantry. Notice my tanks haven't driven up there.
Their ability to hit anything is
is in some question. Yeah.
That's that that 6-pounder accuracy question, right?
Mhm. Okay, I believe that's all for me.
Allies.
Second, we'll look something up.
Mm-hmm.
Being cagey, he's reading the rules.
I hate it when people do that.
take this moment to thank our sponsor, Hanomag. Hanomag, it's what moves you.
No fives. No fives.
You get to take a shot.
No, I can't see him anymore. Well, because he's block line of sight, right?
Correct. They block line of sight if you're not flush up against them.
Okay. I will activate Sergeant Russ, and he will move.
Okay.
Run away.
Gonna move towards this house over here.
Mm-hmm.
He gets 2d6.
How's he getting there?
He's just gonna walk. Just do his 2d6 like use.
Oh, that house. Okay, I thought he was walking into the barrage, and I thought you'd lost your mind. The he can he has 2d6.
He's going to stroll for
14 inches. So
Sergeant Fox is shell shocked. Walks right into the barrage.
No kidding.
And then over to OJ.
All right. There we go.
There we go. No can on the turn.
Okay, so do what you're gonna do, and then end the turn, because the thing with ending the turn is that then that ends the turn and flips it over to the other guys.
I don't
Yeah, it ends our
think I
phase.
don't think I need to do anything.
If you don't, you don't. I'm just letting you know.
Right.
And I'm sort of also sharing that out for, unless you get a double phase where it's really powerful. I observed to the new ones that if you get that end of turn, do what you're doing first, because stuff changes right thereafter.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything. So.
All right, so that's gonna end the turn,
No more preliminary bombardment.
no more preliminary bombardment. That releases Vance. Hey, CT, you want to spend a die to keep the mortar barrage going?
Yes, I would
duh.
like to do that.
I figured. Just got that in time, didn't you?
That worked out nicely.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Crap.
Don't worry. I'll get it next time.
So the barrage
Okay,
does.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say now we'll have Vance's rolls too now.
That's true. That's for sure.
All the Overwatches come off.
Yes, and no, everybody who is on Overwatch is not now on Overwatch. It's a pause in the action. Anything else? Got it all? Get it all? Alright, cool. CT.
All two CT.
That like they broke out their MREs and their or something.
Busted out their MREs, they're snacking.
Yeah, some guys making coffee on the tailpipe.
Because we're gonna walk that barrage.
Big surprise.
The Jaws
Wait,
theme
wait.
playing.
Just misses.
Yes, he did.
Hey, Tommy, are those shells getting any closer?
I feel like those shells are getting closer.
Hey, George, I think you're right.
Oh dear God.
Oh, they're still a ways off. Just stay here.
Just hunker
I think
down.
the ground's moving a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I feel some dirt falling on my helmet.
Alright, that's it.
Fidelis.
Right. All right. Ooh.
Ooh, look at you.
Jeez.
All right. So 3 command dice. I'll use my 3.
Mm-hmm.
So this. So I have a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2 used to dismount my MG team?
No, that'd be a 1.
That'd be a 1.
That'd be a 1.
Because it counts as a section. It's a team.
Exactly.
Your guy's pretty safe right there for now, because this also blocks any line
Right.
of sight.
So I'm thinking to bring on the second Hanomag here.
All right.
Second laugh track.
Also.
Again.
Oh, you're leaving us again?
Yeah, he's pinged out.
Yep.
I thought you meant. I thought the "Oh no, not again" was for
Yep, there it
Fidelis's.
And then I'll put Overwatch.
Yeah, you got that right there.
And then let's see. I've got a 3 5s, 2 to 3. Can't really do anything with the 2, so that's it.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second.
CT, do you know enough of his intentions to roll, or do you want to wait for him to get back?
I mean, I have an idea, but if he's gonna be right back. Are you still in voice chat there? Nope, he's gone.
Brian Salahor. If you read Commando comics, it should be an unflappable Welshman named Chalky or Taffy that is shrugging off the mortar rounds.
Taffy.
Yeah, that's right. That is so great. That makes me smile inside.
I don't know who's using all the bandwidth tonight, but they're driving me crazy.
Make sure you turn off Napster. Stealing all those CDs.
Jeez, Napster.
Napster, yeah.
Achilles and Vance is running the last Napster server in Canada.
Pirate Bay.
All those Nickelback CDs.
No, I'll just send them to you.
Okay, I'm back.
All right,
Is it my turn?
It's
or
you,
is it somebody else?
it is you.
Okay.
That's spectacular. Nickelback CDs.
Oh, good. I got the 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful. All right, I would like to deploy the infantry.
Let's say you roll. What you do is you're going to roll 2d6 and drop the lower one, and that's how far they get to move.
Okay. And where they want to go, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
before I do that, is they want to go behind this wall here.
Very good.
So they're not going very far.
Yeah, sounds like that'll be just
and
fine.
You said 2d6
Mm-hmm.
lowest, and I get the lowest one.
You get the higher one.
The higher one. Okay.
6
3
inches. So you got 6 inches.
Okay.
When they come, unshockingly, they come off the back.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, they're not even going to make it to the wall. Okay.
And that guy comes with them.
Use a command die to slide across the hood.
Like Starsky and Hutch.
There
Exactly.
you go. And the 3,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move up this little beauty here.
Mm-hmm. The junior? Okay.
Yeah. And that's another 2d6?
Well, and like I say, focus. You're going to want to remember this because it comes up later. You can go slowly for 1, fast for 2, flat out for 3. It's just up to you.
Actually, I can't remember what my roll was. Did I have a 3 and a 4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's put both of these guys back on Overwatch.
Okay.
Let's do that instead.
They are what? They're on Overwatch. Cool.
Very nice. Okay. And that should do it for me.
All right. Chrono.
Achilles, you can always hit the little 3-dot button in the bottom left-hand corner
There we go.
and click your game tab to see what your roll was.
Oh.
There you go, Chrono.
Here's your full die.
Yep.
You're in that frickin'
I'm gonna move Russ again with one of the 4s
Mm-hmm.
because I realize he's actually safer with the gun crew than being by himself of the way hits work in this game.
Yes.
Well, in that
It
it's a no net because he'll get heavy cover either way.
Oh,
yeah,
Ellis, I just realized that if I
the
just
T
click on
can soak hits for him.
Oh, that way. Yeah, that's true.
I take cover behind my men.
which is very yeah. See, now I did not
Like
think.
that old Warhammer rule. Look out, sir.
Yeah.
Meatbags.
Yeah. You in that context, you are not wrong, Sarah.
Let's see. I have that.
what is the penetration ability of that weapon? How many men do I need in front of me?
It's a 9mm. So.
Oh, just one then. Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I want to deploy anyone else just yet, considering that there's still not really a lot of German infantry on the board.
All right.
Not a lot to shoot at. So I am going to use to end the turn after OJ takes his phase.
All right. Well, you
'Cause
got.
technically we act on the same phase anyway.
Yeah. No. It's well. The other. Remember too, though. You got Vance now.
Oh, that's right. Both of you can go.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know who you want to go.
Whichever one wants to go. Vance wants to go since he has been sitting here for a while. That what you should do.
Sure, why not?
Be right back.
It's not bad.
So, none of these are senior leaders, eh?
I thought that I think that
None
may.
of them are marked that way.
Yeah, that may be a failure on my part. Just give me 1 second.
That's why I was asking.
Good question. Much respect. Checking my OOB. They may not be. I just want to make sure.
There may not be, yeah.
Nope. One of the M4s is a senior.
Oh, okay.
So we will pick. I just want to make sure. I really didn't do that, huh? I guess not.
Though they should not be marked as US for A1 Germans.
Yeah, I just took those off the. That's true. But that's where they. That's where they came from.
They are
Vance.
technically US. That's true. They're not being driven by Americans, though.
There. Now it's named after you.
Oh, me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it doesn't have to drive on the other side of the road now.
There you go.
So right, okay. So he's a senior, so I got a 3 and another 3.
Yeah.
Build another 3.
I mean, most any armor on the table currently is on the other side of the board, on the right-hand side of the board, but there's still potentially two coming out from this side. So
What? No.
My idea was to come up here and Overwatch.
sure.
Well, doesn't matter Overwatch because you're going to end it, but pick him off as they come around the corner again.
Yeah, works for me. See what you want to do.
Okay. So first 3 is this guy. Whoa!
Was your lift height?
What is 0?
Or is that
What the
a
hell's
collider?
going on there?
No, what it is we're real close to the wall. I should have expanded the wall.
Oh, that's right.
Airborne tank drop.
There we go.
Achtung, Panzer!
Panzer 4.
Just remember to be careful, because he could come on and peg you, because he can see you all the way. If the
What?
block is gone.
Everybody can see everybody down this road, yeah.
Gunfight at the OK Corral.
And we'll bring on this guy as well. Oakley
There they
dokley.
are. Track to track.
Yes, they are. OJ.
What's the Ronson mean again? I always forget.
It's the name of a lighter.
It
Yeah,
stems from a myth about American armor in the Second
Yes.
World War.
it's
Doesn't have wet stowage for the ammunition, so it tend to catch fire a little bit more.
Yeah, but no one had wet stowage.
Yeah,
Right.
it is actually a myth. It's
Alright.
just,
Yes,
it
it
got
is.
perpetrated by scared tank crews.
I'm good. Back to Chrono.
Okay.
You had three sixes there?
No.
No.
Oh no, two. Oh, sorry.
No.
I am going to end the turn and get rid of that barrage.
Vance, you need another drink, buddy.
I'm
Yeah.
not drinking at all tonight.
No, that's the
That
problem.
explains it.
Oh well, that
It
now we
actually,
understand.
and it actually is one of the things that they neglected to put. And also there is a very lengthy discussion on the chain of command boards about back and forth about whether there is any accuracy at all, some or none. But that all the debate aside, I think it's missing. So I need the chain of command. It's one of the things they neglected to put into the rules.
Seems unfortunate.
Well, especially since it's right there. You know, come on, guys. Is a designation which indicates that the FV is more likely to catch fire or explode. If it is destroyed with 3 net hits, it explodes on a 4 to 6 as opposed to a 5 or 6. It's just a +1 to explode.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, it's nothing dreadful, I guess. But anyway, you said you are ending the turn. Hey Germans, you wanna fork one over or no?
To maintain the barrage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was just CT that could do that.
I think anybody can play it. That's a good question. Let me look. I'm going to look right now. I'm looking right now. Stay with me.
It's not clear. I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah,
Force
this is
Either way.
interesting.
Force.
Either way, we'll force them to burn.
Yeah, you're forcing them to burn a die.
Yeah, but
The roads with no
Yeah,
significant.
no, they don't. They've only got one full die right now.
I have
No.
a full one.
Hey,
so
Achilles
that
has got
was-
one, and Fidelis has one. They've got 2 of them.
I thought Achilles only had one. I mean,
I do have
He
one.
has one. So does
oh,
Fidelis.
I didn't see Fidel. Okay, I didn't see his off.
I mean,
Okay.
if they can all use them, we should be able to all use them too.
Yeah.
Different from barrages.
We
I
haven't
find
all
this,
used. We haven't all used them.
I find
have.
this
OJ
interesting.
ended the turn once, and Chrono's ending the turn once.
The Firefly has no HE shell, but it has an HE rating.
Yeah, he can. I see no reason. They're not shared. They're not shared. But I see absolutely no reason why he can't spend a die to stop it. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not his barrage.
It's CT's barrage.
Yeah,
I use
yeah.
my command dice to maintain the barrage.
Right.
It's-
Yeah. No, I think that's right. So yeah, that's gonna end it.
Oh, even though it is our whole side support option, not just my support option.
It is, but you're the one running it. I mean,
The price of command, CT.
So I load AP in my machine gun here.
so the barrage ends, the turn ends, all the.
Overwatches come off. Such as they are.
The HE value on the Firefly is me firing an anti-tank shell at infantry. It's basically going to skip through them.
Yeah, it has no H. Yeah, it has no. Yeah, that's why it's 2.
Yeah, it
It
doesn't
doesn't-
have an HE shell, but it has
you're-
an HE rating.
It's still like a 75 millimeter round.
Yeah, it's like
business.
but you're basically hitting the guy with the physical metal.
Yeah, basically it's like a 19th century cannon.
Yeah, it's a cannonball.
Cannonball.
That's what it is.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
Mhm.
We have to use the Shaco rules for that.
Yeah. It's like you're firing a cannonball at him, which is why it's only 2. Did I get all the Overwatches?
All Overwatch is clear over here, sir.
Excellent, thank you. Over now to the Germans.
So CT can still try to dial that back up.
Of course. Yeah, but now he gets another turn. Next, he gets a bonus phase. But now he's got to call back and see if they're interested in still helping. him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call back.
So with a 4 and a 1, can you add those together to make a 5 and add
No.
a command dice? or
No,
is
you
it only
cannot.
natural fives?
Only natural 5s.
Got it.
An excellent question that is, I'm sure,
Same as you can't build a 6.
exactly.
But you can build 1 through 3.
Yeah.
or 1 through 4, I should say.
3 or 4.
All right, roll a 1d6 and tell me what you get, CT.
2.
Not available for the rest of the turn.
Please hang up and try your call again.
Leave a message. We'll get back to you.
All right. Go ahead, Fidelis. I will take my second one then.
Okay.
Sure.
Cause now, yeah, just bear in mind, Fidelis, homie is down there and can see you.
Yeah. Luckily they're not on Overwatch, and I can't move them anyway here with this roll.
Oh dear.
I don't think I could do anything but increment up my die, right?
Could
Yeah.
bring your senior leader on, but
Yeah,
then
you-
may also get.
So if I come on with the senior leader, do I get to fire first because I deployed?
Yes.
Shot.
The problem is,
Yeah, if you come on right there with that senior leader, yes, he will get to shoot first. In fact, they can't be on Overwatch because they ended the turn, so they wouldn't even get a shot until they activate.
Overwatch always goes off after you fire it.
Right. True. But the point is, he wouldn't get an automatic shot. He'd have to activate.
Oh, but
Fidelis gets a shot though.
Deploy just takes a shot.
I'm saying I could deploy my senior leader's tank, take a shot at that
shoot.
Firefly.
Yes.
Correct.
I feel like I need to.
can you get into a shooting position with your half track in the way?
Oh, yeah.
If I come in the road, I can move over 12, just gonna scoot this way. And I could actually do that, and that would shield me a bit from the Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just-
he'd have
just-
to hit the AP
just-
or the.
So let's do that. I'm gonna bring the
Okay.
senior leader in.
Yeah, you could block the Sherman's line of sight completely.
So that's what I'm attempting to do with my measurement here is try to get 12
Go
inches over here.
Hull down behind your own
And,
half track.
you know,
Yeah, shoot over their head.
So I believe somewhere right here would do it, right? If I'm looking at the angles correct.
yeah, I think that's true. Just move him out there. We know how far you can get. Give you some cover anyway.
Seem like a fair shot. Does that look? I can scoot him to the left a little bit if you think.
Yeah,
that'd
well,
be
give me a
better.
little. Give me a little left. I think. There you go.
Little left stick. Little left stick. There we go.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, it's in the open.
Target. Panzer. Fire.
Yeah.
Gunner, Sabo, tank.
You got her Sabo tank. Here he goes. Let's see if the new shooter's got some odds. He's in the open, so that's a
I may
fu-
have used my luck up with that half track. We'll see.
He did not move flat out. He did not move. No shock. Everything is good. Yeah, it's a straight 5. 2d6 for 5. That's a hit. Now, the way this works, since we've now progressed to the second phase, you will notice that you have an armor-piercing value of 12. See that? AP of 12? Which means you are going to roll 12 dice in order to hit. You are striking him in the front armor. You need a 5 or a 6. 12 dice, counting 5s and 6s.
Should I roll all 12 flat for you?
Yes,
or
you
want me to roll
yes you
a
should.
6?
All 12. All. That's why we love our die roller.
All right, here we go. 12 dice.
That's a bunch. That's 5.
Good.
So I told you not to park on the road.
The Sherman Firefly, we check at it. We see that it has an armor of 6. He is now going to roll 6 dice. In order to cover, he needs a 5 or a 6.
Come on. So. Okay.
4 of them.
Oh, he covers 4. That's
Wow.
that's very well done. So he now has 1 net hit. We look here at the next page. 1 net hit. Vance, roll 1d6, please. That is 2 shock, and you reverse 2d6 immediately, which, unless you roll somewhat miraculously, you're going to be leaving us.
Oh, gotta go. See you later, guys.
12 inches?
It's 12.
Yeah, he's gone.
Target, ceasefire.
Nice shooting.
I mean, wasn't really the shot. It's the getting out.
Blamed him. That is an... No, I take it back. He sits here. He just goes back to the back. Forgive me, that's not an option. It just goes right there. But he takes 2 shock.
So how does the shock work with the? I'm assuming that's a senior leader in the tank, the Firefly.
Nope.
The junior.
Nope.
Junior.
Junior.
Vance is the senior leader. Vance is right here.
I'm not on the table yet.
So what does that mean? That means he's going to be a -2 every time he tries to shoot. He can, of course, rally that shock off with his junior leader if he chooses to spend his activation that way.
Okay.
How many until he bails?
It's equal to his
Leader ability.
so 4
So
or
three.
3 in his case. Yeah, had he gotten 3 or more, he would have bailed.
Those tankers just had an extreme emotional event.
Oh bugger, the tank's on fire.
Yeah, that was a that was a
Bugger, we've been hit.
that was a heck of an armor roll there, Vance. No doubt about it. All right. So, did you have anything left in the tank there, Fidelis? Or
I think that would be.
Yeah.
I only had other 4s and
Yeah.
no other senior leaders, so that'd be it for me.
all right, there it is. Over to you,
Achilles is up, and CT's got on a second round.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We got 2 2s, 3 4, and a 6.
Holy cow! We got an adult dating site spammer. Sweet.
Woohoo! Big time.
I don't know why they think that's us, but you do you.
And those war gamers, man.
I suppose.
All right. I have a question. Since these guys are now out of the vehicle, do they activate on a 2 now, or is it a 1?
That's a 1. They're a team.
They're always going to be a 1? Okay.
Yeah. The other thing. The other thing that's worth noting is if you do get a senior leader near them, not the. Oh, that's right. You never mind. You don't have that guy. You don't have a foot senior leader. So yeah, they're going to go on a team.
Okay, so
And I shouldn't neglect, these guys also have a machine gun, as do these
Yes.
guys.
yes.
Okay.
Cult of the machine
Okay.
gun.
It is. No kidding.
All right. So the 2s don't do anything for me. 3 does. Okay. Got it. All right. I'm going to move this track up to the wall.
All right.
Just not much of a move, but
Principle of the thing.
I assume where he is, he can't see or fire through that wall. He has to be up on it, right?
He can see. He's actually above that wall, so he could. He could, but
could.
yeah, he
Okay,
could see.
well then let's just put him on Overwatch. I just want him to be
yeah, he
able
could.
to cover.
He can see over that wall.
Okay. I thought I needed to move him up to it.
Nope.
So-
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay, so that takes care of the 3. With the 4, we will move the senior leader.
All right.
Okay. Actually, no. We'll put the senior leader on Overwatch.
All right. Done.
Okay. And that should take care of it.
Back to you, CT, for your extra bonus. Bunch of stuff there. Stop it, Jackson. There were some pretty girls there, but they didn't want to play with my Piat.
You need to bring a bigger Piat.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Thank you, Achilles, for elevating the discourse. For the love of God, man.
The 2mm version isn't going to help you. It's all right. We're all speaking in code.
All right, we'll deploy one of these
Dig it.
machine gun.
I'm just thankful that Vilker's not here tonight to listen to it all.
Be terribly
Machine
disappointed.
guns.
Be terribly disappointed in all of you.
What was that?
Be terribly disappointed in all of you.
Look, guys,
A
there's
couple
German
more years,
infantry
he'll
on the
be
board.
teaching us things.
I can
Yeah.
imagine him tisking us already.
Hey guys, it's infantry.
It's all fun and games until he goes to his mother and asks questions.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Not
Mom,
that it does
what's
any
a
good.
what's a Piat?
Spaghetti mortar, basically.
The spring.
It's a spring. You good, CT?
And that's when she says, "Ask your father."
Mm.
Yeah.
And Velker says, "No, I really don't want a 2-hour lecture on what a Piat is."
Shoulder-mounted AT weapons of open. Good time.
Jim is breaking out books and pictures and
Jane's encyclopedia comes out, and
No, it's the pictures of guys loading them fool things that amaze me. CT, you good?
Yeah, I'm all done.
German, British, sorry. Chrono.
This is going to be about our last turn. I'm curious.
I think we're what I was gonna do is I was gonna go one more around. The Germans go first, so I was just
That's
gonna
fine.
go one more around the table. Yeah.
I'm good. I just didn't know if you had seen what time it was. That's
Yep,
all.
I did.
didn't care either way.
Mm-hmm. Should get another. Yeah, okay. Especially want to give the allies a chance to do some shooting if they're there. You got anything, Chrono?
I'm thinking about what I want to do.
Got it.
still daylight here, OJ.
It's just now sundown here.
It's Achilles.
Uh-oh.
Oh, looky there. Looky there. It's rifleman. It's Corporal. It's Corporal Achilles. Look at that.
traitor. Why his ping is so bad? He's playing both sides.
That's right.
I want to take just a moment to thank Haz for these walls. Look at these walls. Aren't they nice?
They're great.
I would never. Can you imagine having the patience to paint up all these walls or to flock them or do whatever you'd have to do? No, I would not have done it. Write that down.
You should have hired some guys to do some trimming on them, though.
Got some funk on
Well, they're kind of overrun with moss.
them. I like them. I like
Get the
them.
power washer off.
I like them that
They
way.
are going to go on Overwatch looking in that direction.
Dig it. They don't
That's
have
a
shit.
disruptor marker.
That's
That's not one of them.
I'm surprised that that's what I had in storage.
Because you just gave it to my tank.
Yes, I did.
Well, not like trade that way. They're more like.
That way. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
just
thought Germans
well, I mean, just so you know,
I mean, these 3 riflemen and the Bren gun can fire.
that's what you're looking. If that's what you're looking to do, we're good. Okay, got it.
That's all I can, right? Without moving on, that's what I'm fine with. So,
Okay, as long as we understand each other, I'm golden.
All right, we do understand each other.
Vance.
Yes. Yes. Let's get out of this mess.
Well, Vance, I thought it was Fidelis that gave it to your tank.
Oh, thank God you got a 3.
I was gonna say I didn't see a 3 there right away, but there's the chain of command.
Pull off the road. Get behind that house.
Really?
You're
Want
gonna
to take a
minus.
shot back?
No, you're gonna -2 shooting, and he's gonna be a +1 hitting you, and he probably has some concealment. So I would get off the road and out of the line of fire, get your shock off, and then start trying to hunt him again.
Well, he could shoot at the half track.
Yeah, well, that's... Okay, just slow down for a
Sure,
minute.
pick on the little guy.
This is a junior leader, right?
Yeah.
So I can use one of his... He has 2 actions, right, Jim?
Yes.
I could use one of those actions to take off one of the shock.
Correct.
I could use the other action to actually fire back at the tiger.
Accurate.
If I
Except
actually
it's not a
see him.
tiger.
You will still be at a -1 to hit.
Fidelis,
I'm gonna interrupt
there you go.
and hit you a second time.
That's
And I even see you.
yes. If you see him, he can see you. He's going to get that
Well,
7.
he pushed me back.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, good point.
Let's have a look. I
Asking
forgot.
if the
Yep. Let me look.
angles are still
Let me
there.
look. Let me look.
I think I hit that edge.
Yeah, that head. Yeah, you can't see each other now. Nope.
Returning to science.
Yep. You can no longer see each other. He can see the half track like crazy, but not the.
So I think get off the road.
In the words of Frodo, get off the road.
Bowling alley and get better set up for it.
See, we can't see each other right now.
True.
I can go on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
You can rally a shock and go Overwatch, yeah.
Not if he rallies the shock.
So yeah, then I would.
Really?
Yeah, you can't do both.
Can't wait. Let me double check that.
It takes all actions to go on Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Just drive forward a little bit. Come down the road just a little bit more.
Still think get behind a house, get the shock off, then start worrying about trying to hit him again.
Your call.
That is my advice, but
All right.
So what you gonna do?
I'm checking something. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna shimmy over behind this house.
All right, let me get your die roller out of the way. I can see that happening. There you go. All right, so you can
But I can rally one of those and move, right?
take two off. You can take them both off. He's got three. He's only got two.
I thought Junior said
He's a
2.
junior. He's a
Junior two. Yeah, he's only got the one. So yeah, you can kick
So I
off.
can take one off.
Yep.
Yeah. And then move here.
Yeah, I mean you got to roll for it, but I don't know how you couldn't.
Yes.
You know, it's just 2d6 plus 4. Doubled, of course.
He can't be interrupted on his move, can he?
Sure he can. You can interrupt him right now.
Well,
Yeah, as
As-
soon as he
as
shows
soon
that
as he-
side.
Maybe
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
grab-
exactly.
Might better go
Susie.
this way then.
So
Soon
that
as he
pink line
turns.
is off my gun barrel.
Well,
Yeah,
but the point is he can't. Can he see him again? That's going to be the question.
This is the gun barrel clearing the hedge. If you see the
All right,
hedge of
let
the
me
house
see.
there.
Let me see.
Do I have that right? Looking at the other end.
You're off, dude. That angle is off.
Back up a little bit here.
I'm like down at getting a view. It's very hard to see each other.
Yeah, I don't think he can shoot him.
Well, once he starts to move, if he moves in that direction, he could.
Yeah, if he breaks to his right, you're going to shoot him.
Yeah.
I'd say then turn left and go up like that.
Sure. Sure.
What do you measure off of the gun barrel itself? Is
Yeah.
that why it's-
And you're allowed to move
The
the.
end of the-
You're allowed to move
I
the
think-
turret. You're allowed to
Off
move
the
the
end of
turret.
the gun barrel?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
from the center of the
Where
turret
no,
of
where
the
it hits
barrel.
where the turret meets the barrel.
I'm showing that. Oh no, my angle's off. Let me go like this way.
Yeah, now that's there.
That's accurate. There.
That's what I've been seeing. Yep. So, Vance, you're good if you go left.
And we'll go left.
2d6.
Well,
plus
theoretically, I could rotate the turret, right? I can still see
22.
these trees.
22. I'm not buying that shot pretty much under any condition because you can't see through the trees.
Oh, okay. Only is it 4 inches through?
Yeah, 8.
At 8. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fire up your TTS. You'll be able to see right through those trees.
Flip it to infrared.
That'll be 5, and then you turn again, and you can go up that way.
What if he accidentally puts it in reverse?
Yeah, there you go.
Then he's
Wrong
a
gear.
dead man. He'll be joining the choir invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze up in this clear area.
I mean, they have had a significant emotional event, right?
They have indeed. There's a lot of yelling going on inside that turret.
Does that actually help me, though? In that space?
Maybe not. I mean, it's up to you. It gives you some of a shot, but the hedge is still in the way all the way down, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a peek. Yeah, you're not even going to get that peek. You'd have to be up here to get a really good use of it.
Well, I'm worried about him shooting me more than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to come all the way up here. You have to come basically all the way up to like here to get a shot at you. And you'd be concealed.
Yes.
You'd be a bad shot. So.
Right.
But
We'll do that.
I mean, you could keep
Here.
going all the way over here if you wanted to, but I mean that's not a bad spot to be.
So the Firefly's hanging there?
Well, yep.
Cool. Next.
And I think that was all I could do.
Yeah, you had a bunch of twos.
And 4 crew's like, where'd the Firefly go?
You could bring your senior on, but I'm not sure if you want to do that.
I don't want to do that, no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, over to you, OJ. Still racking up a few of those, I see.
I mean, I could give you this, and you could do some pew-pew from over here, maybe. What do you think?
What is the
Can't be-
pew-pew on that?
Against
Not
that?
great.
It's better than nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, if you shoot... Yeah, you
You
shoot
should
the
have
vehicle.
yeah. Get some infantry support there with it too, and you could start putting fire on it.
Are we considering these hedges like vehicle height? Like can't see over them?
Oh, you can. The vehicles can. The vehicles
Bocage.
and yeah. No, this is not
What do you
bocage.
think? You put it in it here?
I was thinking there or maybe there. There would actually be not bad.
Oh, can you see there? No?
I mean, yeah. Can you see over these?
Okay. Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
The walls. Yes.
So if... Wait.
The
Yeah, but
walls
if,
are not.
if he's,
the walls
if he's
aren't-
here, can he see over this wall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just counts
Okay.
as. I mean, it's already hard cover, so the having more than 3 intervening is like.
Exactly. It's hard. It'll be hard cover, but.
It's 3 waist high fences.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, or stone walls rather. But
Right, yeah.
You can't see the infantry yet, if that's the question, but you can certainly see these
Yeah.
guys.
So you could do. So I could give you that, and then you could also throw some infantry out with them, and put them on Overwatch if their infantry tries to come up.
What about this guy?
He's not on Overwatch.
No, I'm
No, he's
bringing-
talking about this dude, Chrono.
bringing this guy on.
I don't have the. I mean, I feel like this is more useful to you at this point than this guy. He's gonna
Okay.
take a few turns. We're gonna get spooled up. I'm not sure it's a good vantage point anyway.
Yeah, I can bring that on.
Sure.
Put it
I'll
like
give
right about
to you.
here.
Yep, I will give it to you.
Here it
Alright,
comes.
Go ahead and set it. Just
Whoa,
go ahead and
no.
take it right on over there.
What is it?
Not it's the other.
No,
It's
there's
another
six
six. It's another
A
6-pounder.
pounder.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you could shoot those.
Can I interrupt and shoot him first?
Nope.
I think right at your arc.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be my arc.
No, he's in arc. He's
Yeah.
he's in arc. He's in arc, but he's deploying, so he gets the first shot.
Ah, that seems somehow unfair.
If you if you
I've
live,
never said that before.
if you live, you can shoot at him.
I actually learned that OJ
Oh.
from that last game with your Panzer IV.
Yep.
So, you're taking that. I can't imagine you're not taking that shot, Mike.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's an AP of 7. Oh, this is going to be gross.
Yes.
But
Floor it.
You can't, unfortunately. The one thing he's got going for him is this is going to count as
Concealment.
he's hull down. He's badly obscured. So that's 9. That's going to be it, I think, though. Yeah. 2d6 for a 9 or better.
Hi, Velker.
OJ says hi.
Hi, OJ.
Crap.
Oh!
Whoa! You wouldn't have hit him if you were standing next to him.
No.
All right, so yeah, this Overwatch comes off. Now we actually get to see how the other part of firing works in Chain of Command for the very first time. You have a machine gun. That machine gun has an arc out this way. He's going to shoot out. That is obviously heavy cover. Its range is what you see right there. Its close range is 0 to 36 inches. We're going to measure it right from the thing. How far is that?
40.
All right, so that's going to be
36.
effective range, so you don't get the nice 4, 5, 6. It's 5 or 6. So you are going to, its firepower is 6. You're going to roll 6 dice for 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Two hits.
Oh, only 2.
Now, over here, OJ obviously has hard cover. What kind of covers he got? Let's talk about how that works. Something I forget who mentioned it. It was Chrono. Anytime you have 3 obstacles, no matter what type, between the target and the shooter, that automatically becomes hard cover. It doesn't matter. This is hard cover already. And in addition, this weapon does have a gun shield, which provides another level of cover. You can't get any higher than hard cover. So it's 2 dice. You're going to have to roll 2 dice, OJ. 5 shocks, 6 kills. Nothing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. So a lot of desultory fire that time.
That
Alright.
cost a command die, right?
Yes. No. That was his Overwatch.
No.
That burned.
Yeah,
that burned.
was
his
my
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Short, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That burned his.
I
Overwatch.
wasn't allowed to interrupt, Vince.
I would suggest also maybe throwing a squad out here with your 3, putting them on Overwatch against these guys. So if he tries to use infantry up, you can hose them.
I agree with that.
Plus, then just you spread the hits out. They shoot you again.
You
Do
know.
you have a Stuka in that Heidi box anywhere?
That is. It's just dirty and cynical, is what that is. Dirty and cynical.
Bring Corporal Jackson on.
Corporal Ian Jackson. What?
You're gonna, like, right in here.
His fate is uncertain. Oh man, the porn people are coming for us tonight.
Get the machine gun over here, because right now he doesn't really have an arc towards that.
Yeah, I know. Trying to get zoomed in and see who's where to adjust everybody.
Dress right, dress.
Yep.
In this game, it is figure-to-figure targeting. You cannot shoot around your own guys. The only exception, of course, being teams. So like Bren gun team feeders can sit behind the guy with the gun. But everybody else, you got to line them up like this if you expect them to shoot. All right.
Well, CT, at least we got another target for your barrage if you can get it back.
Yeah, if.
All right.
British default in lines, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Back over.
Speaking of which, didn't Chrono spend that command die to end my barrage?
Yes, he did.
I did. I will remove that.
Off it comes. So let's go one more round. Once more around the table for the evening. Sorry.
No. Well, okay.
Yeah?
Quarter to 11 here.
You can make
It's
it?
quarter to 11. No.
Yeah, I should probably call it.
All right, we'll call it. That's it then.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. No. Let's please clear the die rollers. I'm trying to remember to do that.
Oh yeah, because otherwise the dice linger.
Yeah, the dice linger. So please clear the die rollers before I save. Thank you so much. All right. So very quickly, let me ask both Fidelis and Achilles, what do you think so far? I know we just dipped our feet in, but what do you think?
So far, so good. I'd like more.
All right. Achilles?
Yeah, this is fun. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. All right. Well, let me just real quick get a save in. Don't want to lose anybody. Let's save. That's right, because we don't have turns. All right. Awesome. So we are saved and we are all set. Let me tell a few folks that are going to view this later. On Saturday, ESR with David Ensness. Come and check us out and watch 3rd edition and see if it makes sense, see if it don't. We're going to put the man himself on the hot seat. And hopefully you'll all come back next Thursday and join us for the next round of the big CoC punch from Wunsche. I really shouldn't forget to take a photograph or two. Anyway, thanks to the players, thanks to the viewers, appreciate you. Hey, Vucker, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right. Good to see you all. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk